that bag smells. And I didn't open any of them. Julian's probably gonna get the notification I am live. I don't know what I feel like doing today. Alright, first I gotta like a clean mirror. This happened the last time. Oh, look what I found when I was cleaning. Oh, that one's all melted. Oh, my grease paints. We will not be needing special effects stuff. So we just move that over there. I used this mirror last time. Oh god, my eyebrows. I did a cut crease last time. I'm gonna do something different in let's actually start by defining. I do not get these when they come in DZ bottles. But yeah. Boring stuff, boring stuff. Oh, I got it on my finger. Oh, well, it's gonna get on my finger anyway. I don't know what to do for my eyeballs. I think we're gonna do eyeliner first, because I can never seem to get a cat eye shape with my eyeshadows. I pushed all my eyelashes down. I'm gonna try to see the chat out of my peripherals, but I like got the mirror all up in my way. Oh, I got primer on my nose. Great. I look like I have no idea what I'm doing. What color shall we do today? Should we do like neutral? Should we do goth? I seem to do goth a lot though. We're gonna do a smoky eye, but first I do a lot of smoky. I don't like my smoky eyes. I hate this brush. I'll do the one with a different brush, but I almost got liquid liner in my eye. I have better lighting than my last Get Ready With Me, and my last Get Ready With Me I recorded instead of live stream. So I can put a fancy intro on it. I think I did a cut crease on that one, like a blue and black cut crease. Okay, fuck this brush. I fucking can't stand this brush. Here's my favorite eyeliner brush. That is very, very shocking.
Damn it, I got stuck.
I got no sleep. But to say I better not have gotten eyeliner all the way up in my fucking crease, because then I would have had to do a cut crease, and I already did like 2 of those in a row. There goes that's much. We're gonna go with a massive wing. Get off. Is that? Get that off my brush. It's a fuzzy. Great. Damn, that is a good wing. I like this wing. Sweet. My mirror hand is shaking. What? I'm like intense concentration mode. Truth or dare? You know what? I'm down. Let's do some truth or dare. But just know I won't be able to like look at the chat when I'm doing my wing liner. Oh god. Oh god. Oh, I got it. Yeah, I got it. I can see. I just ignored that guy.
What?
That Nick Flaw person.
He wants to be stupid, he can go with me.
He's not in the chat anymore. Why, hello. God, there's more eyeliner, like, way the fuck up there. Like, what the hell? This wing is fucked up. I'm gonna just redo this wing. Don't fall over eyeliner. There they are. guys are watching, this is why it takes a girl forever, because when she messes up, she has to redo it. And you guys say makeup tutorials don't take that long. Okay, still a little crooked. I'm gonna finish lining my lid first. Yeah. Oh great, now there's a fingerprint on my fucking mirror. We just gonna do the Amy Winehouse. This will be a little thicker. So just that.
I knew you were up there, fucker. Bullshit, fucker.
A little more eyeliner on the tip. There we go. Definitely going to have to clean off my big brush for eyeliner. Like, go wash it out and shit, but okay. I'm gonna leave this close by because I know I'm gonna have to, like, darken up my wings and stuff. I don't know what color to do. What's in here? Got rolls. God, this palette is messy. Let's remove this. What's the little eyeliners or eyeshadow sponge? Go. I'm gonna take some of Fabulous, which is like a really pretty cool shade right here. Called Fabulous. It's very fabulous. You know what, we're just gonna do neutrals today. Let's see. It's a wet brush. This still has blue on it from the last time I recorded. Get ready with me. I did a black and blue cut crease. So, I don't know if I want gentle or devoted. They're both like neutral browns, but gentle's more the caramel. Or zealous. Wait, zealous is purple. Tough decisions. You know what? Where is my smudging sponge? That's so black in it. What color is in this one? What color is in this one? Blue. We got blue. I do a lot of like bright things. We're gonna go with gentle. It's a really pretty caramel color.
Yeah, right, fuckers. You can walk right through a fucking grenade.
Blended that way too high. It's not even touching my wing. Also, my brows are very messy. Very messy. So we're gonna wipe some of that off. What is with all of my brushes having like black or blue in them? See if we can fix it. Or hopefully wipe it away. Fuck, fuck, fuck. Actually, a cotton ball seemed to blend it out just fine, so try this again, maybe with a little less product on the brush. And a different blending brush to do this with. Where's my good fluffy brush? Let's do this fluffy brush. I feel very weird wearing neutrals instead of my usuals. This is called a get ready with me. Why are you guys watching it? Like what? Somewhere.
glitched in the wall. What the fuck?
I'm sorry, I guess. I don't know.
Shit.
So what color next? Let's go with the shade right of volcanic, which is pretty color. Oi. I got glitter in my eye. I don't know how I feel about this. I never trolls, like, never. Oh, there's my good fluffy brush as I throw another brush. No. I don't know how I feel about this. Like, it looks pretty, but jeez. It's a little bit more wet. of it just hit my
What
nose.
the fuck? Bullshit.
Gosh. I just got the computer notification that Jay just became my fan. Trying to do your makeup and your dad's behind you raging. It's kind of funny. Don't worry, I'm just as bad with my language too. Like, I am a massive punner.
This game fucking cocksucking whore.
No shit! Julian's gonna have a video up of me playing it soon. I'm gonna try something with this shadow. Like, I want it to be, like, metallic AF. Oh, there we go, yes. I'll even do the same thing for volcanic, because it's a really pretty red. Because I was having problems getting them metallic with the brushes.
Teammate.
Hi. I got a mess. Now we're going to take fabulous. Okay. These are very soft and buttery eyeshadows too. Like, I love them. Clean off the brow. Clean off my favorite fluffy brush. And we'll just blend that very top edge. Grabbing a little bit of light blue or fabulous on my face. I think that's as good as it's gonna get for neutral for me. Now I gotta do the other side, which so far only has, which is a caramel brown in the crease. Clean off my brush from, I think, Brave, which is a really gorgeous, like, shimmery copper.
Bullshit.
Go.
Motherfucker. Shut up.
I'm sorry, but it's kind of funny because I do the same damn shit.
Piece of shit, motherfuckers. Oh, hello. Shoot me in my ass.
No, that is when you go, hello, motherfucker.
Well, he's fucking hurting now, bitch. Better run in the opposite fucking direction.
We're gonna tack on this color tape.
Tired of listening to me rant and rave over there, Jules?
I swear.
A bunch? What gives you that idea?
He's played with me, and I am just as bad.
Hell, bro, motherfucker! Back your head, pocket right.
This is hard. Motherfucker, you make shit hard for me.
Oh, sucky now. You got fucked up.
Can you not?
Ah, that's a tank. That is a tank.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
That's a, oh boy. He fucked your up. Big time.
No, that is a fuck this shit, I'm out.
Hey, you forgot about me back here, fucker. Here, have a grenade.
Oh, if Julian was recording you right now. I got makeup in my eye.
Oh, we got a tank too. And he said, oh, fuck you, sweet. Hey, will you do one on the ground? Oh, you're up. Okay. I got promoted. I got promotion. What?
Neglected?
She said you're fucking grounded, dude. You're in trouble. She said you did.
No,
You bad boy.
he called you a neglected Mickey Mouse, and I think he means rejected.
I'm not neglected, damn it.
Oh, this is my family, folks, including my boyfriend.
Oh, he said hello. I said hello back. Hit you. Haha, fucker. Guess what? Here, you guys hold the dat. Who needed ammo?
That makes no sense.
Oh, you need ammo? Okay, here you go. I give you ammo.
Oh, it's a rib cage. Like, kind of an x-ray.
We got it, guys. We got it. We got it.
I think... Oh, God. There is something in
Can we get Charlie?
eye.
Or should we go for Delta?
I do not.
Oh, Delta. Fuckers.
I want one.
I see you, you fucker.
Okay, that should be enough of that color, because I got kicked
Can I
on
get you?
pretty good with the brush.
Grenade,
As I did back
fucker.
in the wrong
Thank you.
fucking color. I meant the color. No,
Ah,
I
shit.
am
Wrong
hitting
button.
pan. No. And I like this color a lot.
Dude, you wanna quit blocking me?
Since we're on the topic of piercings, what kind of piercings do you have?
A bunch.
I know you have a bunch, fucker. Your dick was even pierced.
Dangs.
Because you had a Jacob's ladder.
That hurt like hell.
Why did you do it?
Was it there? And she wanted it permanently studded for the rest of her.
Let me guess, she had a Christina?
Uh-uh.
Then why did she get you to get a Jacob's ladder?
Because she paid for it.
Just because she paid for it doesn't mean shit.
You
Oh,
know
look,
how
we
much it
scared some.
cost?
How much?
A little over 1,500. The jewelry plus the piercing.
Usually you just pay for the jewelry, and they do the piercing.
Okay, pay for that all.
Wow.
Hey, I got another one. Yay. To my battle, fat fucker.
Excuse my ugly eyebrows and my weird as hell dad.
I ain't weird. I'm Abby normal. Ooh, I got tank.
Skin. You got a skin, Dad.
Yeah, but it changes it to tank. See what the tank can look like. Yeah, it looked like a halibut.
Stop scaring my audience away.
Oh, I'm scared. I'll whip it out and wiggle it in front of the camera.
Save that for Omegle. It's another stranger webcam thing, but instead of an audience, you talk to one specific stranger, and I swear to God, that site is just dicks. Same with Chat Random. I swear, that site. I still can't believe I've been on both of those sites. It's very hard to see, but I have...
I want the fucking pickaxe, damn it. Let me get your pickaxe. Fucker. Swing that fucker faster.
This brush probably has highlighter all over it.
Better be going to G, fucker. Fuck you then. Oh,
Bristles in my eye.
You lock? Fucker. No, we didn't lock it.
I feel like one of those California girls right now. The ones who always have to have neutral eyeshadows. This feels very weird.
This is awesome.
We need to, like, go to Starbucks now.
Fuck your Starbucks.
I'm just pulling out my inner Californian, okay?
Just because you fucking lived out there for fucking umpteen million years.
Almost 13.
And you loved it out there.
Not really. I got overrated real quick.
I just think I wanted that to be my first duty station. Only for one reason.
Because the weather is actually pretty nice.
No. She's going to fly home. What?
Julie messaged me, no Starbucks. You're not a Valley girl.
Like, whatever.
I'm too goth for it.
Like, whatever. We're gonna go get fucking Starbucks if you like it or not. Yes, you called.
Okay, so we're gonna do some bottom liner, and then I'm gonna smoke out this lower lash line.
I'm gonna shoot you in the face if I see you.
We're probably gonna use Impressive, because it's a really dark brown with gold glitter. Actually, we're gonna use Pixie. I don't know why I didn't think of that shadow before. Where is it? Pixie.
Hey. Blow your face up.
You don't have to be...
Hey, I see you.
I know.
I tried again. Oh, over your head. Damn you, plane! Fucker! Ooh, never mind. I'll take your fucking back gunner out. Fucker.
Babe, I don't have to be fucking albino white just to be goth. Fuck you.
She's pretty damn close to it, isn't she?
Just because you look Mexican doesn't mean it.
Orale.
Oh, God. Hold on.
At least I don't match the sheet. She doesn't need no costume for Halloween. She just walks outside saying, "Boo, I'm a ghost."
Just because I can't get a tan doesn't mean I get to be made fun of.
Oh, you're my child. It automatically gives me permission to make fun of you.
Especially from this fucker.
Well, see, you can ground him, cut him off, do whatever you want. Ooh, I just gave her ideas. Idea.
No kisses for a week, Julian.
I triple dog dare you. I triple dog dare you. He said he's gonna sell your concert tickets. Warped Tour.
Does somebody want to die?
Ooh, she threatened cutting it off. Why are you fuckers hiding? I'm only one lonely sniper that has no kills.
Oh, that's Branson's. I thought that was my glitter. You know what? I'm gonna go buy a thing of silver hollow glitter, like a big tub of silver hollow glitter, and just go throw it all over him.
Ooh, she can give you the glitters.
Glitter herpes. And you already have it too!
Ooh. But you gotta, she don't have the money to buy that shit.
I'll steal it. Ha! Found it. Found the shadow I was looking for. Totally forgot what I was doing now. Right.
Trying to put makeup on?
No, I was looking for a
wait,
certain...
let me rephrase it. Trying to put your war paint on.
You're damn right. This is my war paint. Julian's trying to say he's fucking tan. He's almost as white as me. That primer, glitter. Ooh, glitter sounds like a good idea.
They're after me. They're after me. Ah! Up here.
Right, Tarte eyeliner.
Oh, I fell to my death. You guys
need that
no
one.
points for that. Blow your face up.
The fuck, I just saw it too. God damn it, I'm constantly losing that eyeliner.
Damn it. Get all the fucking paint. See? Nope. Dip.
I'm actually going to need my Burt's Bees out of the garage. Aha! I found it.
I gotta make them up.
I swear my dad acts like a toddler sometimes.
Oh, I thought you old. I can prove it because 0 is not a number.
I just got called Casper.
Bye.
Julian.
But she ain't friendly, so she can't be Casper. Then again, if you looked at her uncle, you'd understand why. And her brother? Mm-hmm.
No, I said I'm not.
I had bed sheets that were darker than them.
No, I just said I'm
and
not.
they were white ones.
I just told him I'm not my fucking uncle.
I had white bed sheets that were darker than her uncle.
He also glowed.
What?
Call me a fucking smurf.
She's not a smurf, she's a naughty. You know the evil smurfs?
Let's get this pink one. Where's my tart brush?
Ooh, I can hit that house.
Oh, I love your name. Shadow Zombie. I love that. It tucked on my keyboard and I said to send. Fuck, where's that brush? Where is that brush? I just had it too. Yes!
Now you ain't got a house to hide in, fucker. Because I blowed it up. Loaded it up. Get problem, guys.
Best relationship
Ready?
ever when we call each other names.
Oh, he just took a hatchet in the ass.
I'm gonna put this out real quick and then I'm gonna type one in. I swear to fuck. My dad has problems. Like, major problems.
Problem?
Yes, you do. Come on. No!
Because I hatcheted someone in the ass?
And it killed.
Yeah. Oh, he just shot me in my back. Fucker. It's all good, I still put a hatchet in his ass.
No! Come on, come. Oh, there's a hair. I am like. I'm out of my favorite eyeliner.
Can you fucking over the fucking hill?
I know, right, Shadow? Jesus. Like, it won't roll up. I need, like, one of those, like, toothpaste thingies.
You just need stronger fingers.
It's a tiny little tube. Wait. Yes!
Told you just need stronger fingers. Fucker, listen to Dad. Dad always knows everything.
That's sad when my dad knows more. I'll try that next time. Maybe even, like, a binder clip or something.
Why? You got a smart ass dad. What the fuck do you need that for?
I got called anal McTitty fuck. That's it. By my boyfriend, no less. By my boyfriend, Shadow. He's a sack of niplets.
Putrefied niplets.
Come on, go back to a point.
Or he can be an English fart.
No, it's like this thing my boyfriend have. We're just idiots together, and it's like the best thing ever because we can be like 100% real. Like, we actually love each other and shit.
I wonder if we should embarrass her now or later.
Not while I'm online.
Oh, come on, you'd be fun.
Yeah, but I got peoples. I got peoples watching me. Oh god, ow. Dry eyeliner
How
fleek.
the fuck does that happen? Alright.
Like, I have loved the shit out of this eyeliner. This is the Tartist Clay Liner by Tarte.
What the frick?
It's like best eyeliner you can get for your waterline. It's like so freaking pigmented.
Each leg so pigmented.
Shut up, or I'm gonna smear it all over you.
You touch me with any type of makeup shit, I'm throwing it all out in the fucking backyard and letting Shadow eat it.
You touch my fucking makeup, I swear to fuck losing a hand.
Still got it.
Come here, fucker. You know, I'm gonna take your video games and hide them.
Not smash your guitar. Yeah, it's like that. Fuck with daddy.
That is my father, by the way. Oh, yeah, dry eyeliner flaky in the eye.
You wanna fuck with daddy? Oh, fucking Dreadnought got me. How the
Good.
Where the fuck is that bastard at?
No response from the boyfriend yet after I called him a sack of nipplets.
Trying to find it.
He lost his damn phone? How does somebody lose their damn phone? Is he trying to think of something good?
No, don't need to.
Oh.
Hey, Dreadnought.
Ouch.
Load up. Yep, it loaded you up.
Oh, no, my eyes ring.
It loaded them up.
I'm gonna need more of this. The fuck? Okay, I'm gonna quickly tightline with a different eyeliner because I cannot tightline with that eyeliner.
Oh, fuck, fog.
You glitched right through the damn door, too.
I did not glitch. I ran through the door. I don't glitch, I don't cheat.
No, glitches can happen on accident, too, Dad. Like what you did was a complete accident.
We only own 90% of the objectives because we're badass like that. Now let's go for Bravo, guys. Fuck Bravo. Keep going.
It's Butters, remember?
That ain't the correct saying for it. It's
Apples
Bravo.
and Butters.
It is
and
Bravo.
Charlie.
I'm using current military lingo.
I know, but the game isn't.
I just did a run by. Not a drive by, but a run by.
I swear. Probably gonna end up with like a huge ass chunk of glitter. Whoa. That is like super pigmented. Ooh, but so pretty. We're gonna do a little bit.
Ah, I'm gonna set myself on fire.
I swear, he acts like he's 4.
Hey, fuckers. How did we let this shit happen, dude? Ah! He did ran by, too.
Ran by?
He ran by me and shot me in my ass.
You deserved it. It's called karma.
It ain't karma.
Yes,
that
it
was
is.
just fucking evil.
It's called karma.
That way.
Okay.
But you're too fucking slow on the tank. Can't fucking drive either. It's sad when you run faster than the damn vehicles on this thing.
Oh! Guess what I found out on this game?
That you can't drive and fly?
Yeah. I can't even ride a damn horse.
It's like the easiest one to play with.
Let's make that underneath the wing a little bit too. Goes into shadow.
She was calling for Uber! Help me!
Up on the lid. Just like a
Dip in the road.
teeny bit because of how pigmented it is.
We whipped their ass. Ooh, yeah, I want folk. I want that one. Fuck giant shadow. I want the one I can snipe on.
Ready for another match?
Yep.
Later, it is time for some.
We won 1,000 to 445. They sucked.
Now your teammate actually paid attention to each other.
Well, after I got off sniping, it was pretty damn good. Damn, did I get another fucking battle pack?
Hello.
Yes, I did. You didn't say it right. It's supposed to be, hey.
I swear to God,
you?
my dad's not gay. Actually scared somebody out.
Yes! Did my fucking job.
Oh God, I'm sorry. I'm sorry to anybody who has severely offended him.
I'm not the best person you'll ever meet. Uh-huh.
Actually, not. He shaved it off and I was really mad.
Who is that? How did they know my beard was lavender?
They were in one of my live streams last time. As you can see, it says is here instead of is watching.
Oh.
So they know your beard is purple. His hair's still purple.
Kind of.
It's pink at the tips.
Shh. Everything's pink at the tip. From a mile away. Hey, horsey. Bye, horsey. This is...
Oh, that's why.
What? I can't read that?
It's me.
Oh, that's trouble?
It's trouble. I love you. Oh God, no.
Orders right. We're going G first. Okay. Now let's go eat.
I have the app on my phone. I have the website open up. I did have it on my Chromebook, like the app, but My Chromebook hates me. And the charger broke.
So she steals my computer.
You don't use it?
Hey, leave that $40 piece of shit alone. It worked for a while.
The charger's just fucked up.
You just need a new charger.
Exactly. Let's see. I don't know what else to do. Well, my Chromebook also folds down onto a tablet. Like, where is it? Where is it? Motherfucker, is it up here? Oh, shit, I just lost it again. But, like, the screen folds underneath the keyboard, and I can use it like a tablet, which is pretty fucking cool. Oh god.
I see you.
I was watering and I put glitter on. I'm gonna put more glitter on. It's gonna hate me. So we just put on a dark glitter. Now we're gonna put on a light glitter, because you can never have too much glitter.
I shot his buddy and he shot me with light machine gun. Fucker.
Yes. Yes, he is.
Huh.
She was asking if Grandpa was home.
Yeah, he's been home for a while.
He's actually doing a lot better now.
No, he's not. Still losing his fucking mind.
Well, that's it, but at least he can fucking breathe.
Yeah, but if he keeps yelling at Mommy, she's gonna punch him in the chest and he ain't gonna be able to breathe anymore.
Why does he keep yelling at her like that, though? I totally forgot she had YouNow. Sam's been at Nick's for a long ass time.
Sam lives at Nick's. What are you talking about?
I'ma give Julian glitter herpes.
We've already told her she should just move in. Again, not at me. Nope.
Oh, Ari. Did you see? I made a new necklace. I was actually able to finally do something. Why did I pull this brush out? I'm not just... I actually made this one this morning. Like, hold on. It's not like a classic stretchy...
Ah, you fucker.
It says Candy Kids, and it uses like random bead half, except for I didn't have any eyes, and I had to literally take a nail file to 2 of these dangly letter L beads that I had, and just turn them into eyes. But it's so freaking cool. They actually look like fucking eyes. I'm very, very, very surprised about that. And tell Julian I'm just gonna throw my loose glitter all over him.
Called you a fucking Scooby that's gonna have herpy glitters.
Glitter herpes.
He said he'll send you videos and pictures from the concerts. You know how to make it even worse? You go on her spot instead.
Fuck no!
Here's an idea. Me and you'll go enjoy the concert while she sits here.
But Guar and Bowling for Soup is gonna be there!
Should see the look on her face like, what the fuck?
Those 2 are being assholes. I don't know, I think I'm good on my makeup now.
Let's see. You can type it in the room.
Yes, we are crazies.
I ain't crazy. Like I said, I'm Abby normal.
See, we're crazy.
My psychiatrist didn't say I was crazy.
Just because I go to therapy doesn't mean jack shit. Yeah, she's also helping me through my anxiety. And not putting me on a bunch of synthetic drugs and shit. I don't know, this keeps me awake sometimes when I pull an all-nighter. Plus I'm really creative at this time, so. And I have physical therapy at like 1. Thank you, Grace. I also made it this morning.
You bullshitting motherfucker. That's it.
Final touches.
I'm getting my ass handed to me on this game. What the fuck?
No, I'm in just a tank top and shorts right now. Pajamas. Plus, if I was gonna wear a dress, the only dress I have that I would probably wear out in public
Owie.
is my American Horror Story dress. And Dad's playing Battlefield 1. Grace was asking me if I was in a dress, and Ari asked what game you were playing. I should have recognized your fucking picture, Ari.
It's fucking. God damn
I'm
it.
probably just going to wear jeans. Like jean shorts. Like really clean.
Hey.
And my Pierce the Veil tank top. I have my Pierce the Veil tank top.
And me, fucker.
Plus, I only own like 4 dresses. And they're, well, all except for 2. Well, 2 out of the 4 are pretty damn fancy.
Fucker.
I should have known by your profile picture alone.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Ari. But then I realized, oh yeah, she found me like not too long ago. Wait, forgot setting spray. I'm not gonna light that until I'm done with setting spray because that shit is flammable. I also forgot mascara. I need coffee. Hold on. Well, I can start with this. I finally found that, along with my PTV 3/4 length baseball tee, the one Sam gave me. Oh god, I got glitter in my eye. Oh god, oh god. Grace. Nectar. Right here. Plus, they know us so well at fucking Walgreens that they make sure the 1.2 liters are in stock. They weren't this time, so we had to get the 2 liters. Now I'm gonna kick on a bunch of mascara. I mean a bunch. Like I use all 3 of these in one go. Walgreens is good. I like Walgreens.
Smell greens.
Oh, Ari, did Sam tell you? I finally got on birth control for my fucking acne. And my skin is clearing up so good right now. Like, yeah, I got a few problem spots and blackheads still, but finally I will have clear skin like all the pretty girls. This mirror's probably disgusting. Yes, it is. What? Okay.
Fucker?
Yeah, like, the one I take... Hold on. I want the open one. The one that I already finished.
No, use that, because it has the name on it.
Well, I think it still has the name on it. Yeah, it still has the name on it. But the one I use is, like, really weird. Looks like this. I think it's called Neck On. It's called Neck On. Or something. I still have glitter in my fucking eye. Okay, I'm gonna find this rogue piece of glitter and I'm gonna get it out.
Ben just invited me to a party.
There you are. I found him. I love glitter because it can really make a look like really pretty and fancy. But apparently I got a little too fucking close to my eyeball. And a piece got up in my eye. But I literally just used the back end of a brush and scraped it out of my eye.
I'm gonna join Finn in his party real quick.
Real dangerous. Thank you. Fucking
All
kidding
right.
me.
Alright, later.
Did another piece get in my eye? No.
Ooh, it is.
I got a black smudge. I got a black smudge. Ugh.
Get back to the game, please, fuckers.
Thank you. What the fuck? Like, I feel it's still
Well,
in there, but I just pulled it out.
Because we are getting our asses handed to us, dude.
That's so weird. I don't know why.
Well, my teammates don't want to fucking listen and go for the flags I tell them to. So what's the use of even going for these flags if they're not going to fucking listen, right?
I have no idea. I don't know if it'll guess you, because mine has problems. It's not the app, it's the website. And it should work better on the website, but it doesn't.
But of course, I get fucking shot up my ass because my teammate ain't fucking watching.
Plus, I would probably guess somebody that I know. Like, last time I tried to guess somebody, it was my old boyfriend, and it just... Yeah. I've just had bad experiences with trying to guess people.
Okay, there you go.
Plus, all I'm doing is, like, makeup at 5 o'clock in the morning.
There's a spot open, dude. Better hurry up.
Still feels like there is glitter in my eye. Hold on. Ari! Are you still there? Because I want to see if it actually freaking works.
One for Foxtrot, yeah.
Ooh. I'm gonna try to add you as a guest, Ari.
God damn it. The fucker's still in the corner over here by the fucking archway on Foxtrot.
Because if it works with you, it might have been my friend's internet. You're alive. Okay. But yeah, Ari,
Yeah,
I'm gonna try to guess you to see if it works. Because if it works, I'm gonna be surprised.
And it was like some bullshit. But I know where this fucker's at in this fucking doorway.
I just got the side notification saying you were watching. It's not showing up.
I guess we're still going for Foxtrot fuckers. Don't ask me for another
Alright. Is it working? It worked!
Holy shit. It actually did.
Usually it doesn't work.
What the fuck is she still doing up?
It's 5 in the
I'm
morning.
gonna take her ass to bed.
Do you hear him?
Yes. I think the thing is your internet, because you're frozen.
Hmm. Yeah, it'll freeze on me sometimes.
Oh, that makes sense. I literally went to bed at like 9, and then I woke up at 3, so I've been up for like 2 hours.
Bullshit.
Yeah, I have yet to go to bed yet. So.
While I was up all day yesterday, because I didn't sleep.
Friendly Dreadnought on the way. Guess what I'm fucking taking? And I'm blowing some motherfuckers up.
I'm supposed to have all my hair pulled back. And they can't even see my hair.
I was gonna say, did you just dye it?
No, I haven't dyed my hair at all.
Yeah, when I go to re-dye my hair, she can't come over.
I scared Chris. That makes me happy. How
Yeah,
the
when
fuck
you
did
said
he know
is his
my hair
beard
was
still
lavender?
purple? When you said is his beard still purple, he was like, who the fuck? How does she know? And I'm like, it's Ari.
Give me the fucking Dreadnought, fucker.
Haha, bitch, I got you.
It scared me. It was like, what the fuck? How the fuck do they know me?
Because she was here when we did it? Or were you? Or did you come over like right after we do it?
I think I came over like a few days after.
Mm.
And then the last time I was there, he still had his beard. I remember that because I was like,
Yeah, he shaved it off, and I'm like really upset about that.
What?
That you shaved off the purple.
Oh, that's because I got fucking glue in my beard.
I don't know how.
I was fucking with some super glue.
You're smart. But yeah. I just dyed mine blue.
Yeah,
Still-
I can kind of tell. I was about to ask, do you do it like blue at the roots and then go purple?
The only reason she's not allowed to come over when that's being done is because she'll give you a fucking idea for multicolored fucking rainbow looking shit.
Oh, I want to dye his hair rainbow. Like, his hair's already pink and blonde and purple and brown. Like, it looks kind of like ice cream, like the sherbet ice cream.
Oh no.
Yeah. And knowing how purple reacts to bleach, it's gonna turn hot pink.
I remember.
Oh, trust me.
I told you.
I
we're
remember
not
when Sam. I think the last time Sam messaged me at all was when she cut her hair. That was
When
the
she
last
did the
time.
red. When she
Huh?
did red, right? When she dyed it red.
He cut her hair.
Oh. I mean, you saw on my Facebook, like, right after I bleached it the first time, it turned hot pink. Like, bleach it again, and it turned light pink. So I was like, okay, I ain't too mad about the light pink. Plus, the blue dye turned navy, so it covered it up anyways.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah, and I did the lighter of the two. Like, I chose the lighter of the two blues Splat carried, and it turned navy on me.
Huh. That's interesting.
Like, I'm not even
I've
mad about
never
that.
heard navy. I wouldn't be either, shit.
I was going for navy anyway.
It wasn't navy. It was smart.
yeah. I miss my color
Fuck
dye.
you,
I'm
buddy.
waiting for my hair to grow out before I dye it any fucking color.
Got the guy on there.
Well, my dye, or my hair, no matter what I do, like when I dye it, I can like dry the shit out of it, and like 30 minutes later, it's completely fine. Like, it's normal again. Like,
Yeah, same with my hair. My hair's that way too. Like, I can bleach it as much as I want and dye it as much as I want. It doesn't. I just want my hair to grow out a little bit more. That's it.
yeah.
I mean,
mine has gotten a lot longer. Like, it's kind of wet now, but it has gotten a lot longer. Yeah. If I can get the bun out. Like, see?
Oh no.
I remember when it used to be like way the fuck up here, and now it's like way the fuck down.
Oh my god. Same with mine. Mine's like about that length too now. So I'm like, yes.
How's that fucker hitting me?
I know.
But yeah, when I saw your profile picture, I should have recognized it like right off the bat. I don't know why I didn't.
Yeah, it's okay. That's how everyone gets. I remember when I convinced a lot of people to do YouNow, and they're like, Ariana, that name sounds familiar. I know someone with that name. I'm like, yeah, it's me, dipshit. Hi.
Why do you think I went with a very familiar profile picture?
Am I right?
I took that picture with the lead of Ghost Town.
Oh god. I remember when they first came to Warped Tour, when they were first announced, and it was their first time touring with Warped Tour. Oh god, that was the most hilarious day of my life. I still have the picture from that day.
They were there my first Warped Tour. She's not paying.
I have no words.
You should know him by now. You've been over just long enough.
Mhm.
Or over enough to know. We still need to plan a day where we're just gonna hang out and make candy.
Honestly, it's weird. I bought myself a new candy container because I was running out of colored beads. And turns out it mostly gave me letter beads. Surprisingly, it had a lot of E's. You don't know how happy I was. Oh my
I would be happy with a lot of E's as well, but I'm completely out of these dangly letter I's. Like, I am out of I's.
Oh my god. I've never ran out of I's. Like, I have like a crap load of letter beads now.
Well,
because it was one of the it was already assorted, so I didn't have to like go through and like mess with a bunch of shit. So all I had to do was like
find these dangly letters.
I have some actually.
But these I's are actually L's that I took a nail file to. That is how resourceful I am.
To save it down.
I kind of took the file at an angle and kind of shaved it to where I could snap it off, and then filed it to where it was smooth and looked nice and looked like it was made that way. Because there's...
logical.
You can kind of see green on the file. But yeah.
You're gonna clean my nail file off, too.
It's probably gonna be covered in nails anyway, but yeah. Those I's
more string.
are freaking L's.
Oh,
but yeah, I made this morning because I found a piece of elastic.
I kind of miss my hair being lavender, now that I think about it, because...
Oh, that's cute!
I bleached my hair 3 times that day. I bleached it. I didn't bleach wash it. I bleached it 3 times.
Yeah, like the full on, paint it in, let it sit.
Yeah, so I had like 3 separate packs. I was like, okay, 1, let's get this done. It was like 11:30 the night before. I was like clumping in my friend's house. I could do this. It's gonna come out. First time. No, turned it orange. Turned it orange, and the whole bottom, all the bottom right here was still bright ass red. I was like, you know what? Second time. Let's fucking do this. It's 2 in the morning. Let's knock this out. Let it sit in for an hour and a half.
Didn't it burn like hell though?
Surprisingly, no. And it's not like great.
Butter, damn it, it's awful.
And then the 3rd time was before I went to go see my boyfriend early in the morning. So I looked at my friend, I was like, I have to get this red. All the top was blonde now, but the bottom, the red would not come out. The bottom half of my hair would not come out.
Red's also a stubborn color to remove.
Oh yeah, it's fuck red. Then I bleached it a 3rd time just underneath, left it in for another hour and a half. I cannot get the rest of it out. It was a pale red orange. I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I just have to put the lavender in my hair. Put the lavender in. As soon as all the lavender went away, since it's a semi-permanent dye, it bleached all the red out itself. I was like...
Well, the first time when I bleached my hair all together, like, I only had to bleach it once. That's how light my hair was to start with. Like, you've seen my natural hair color,
yeah, my
dirty blonde. Yeah.
But it's not hard. My hair takes bleach very easily. Like, it only takes like 15, 25 minutes max for my hair to turn blonde.
Actually, my boyfriend's mom has like professional grade bleach, like the tub and the bottle, the professional grade, and it was 40 plus volume. So 25 minutes later, and I'm Draco Malfoy status blonde. Yeah. I am a white blonde. So when we put the purple in the first time, it was silver.
Oh god, I remember when I went a very misty gray, and then my hair, this is back when my hair was red too, and I bleached all the red out of my hair because I was at a professional salon. And I just remember being like, I want my hair gray, a misty gray. I want it a misty gray. I have to have it gray. They're like, you need a pure white base of hair.
Yeah.
Like, you cannot have any blonde. You can't have any blonde. It has to be white. I was like, I'm down. I don't care how long I'm in here for. I can be in here for 6-7 hours. I do not care. I want this color. They're like, okay. So literally less than a week later, the gray washes out because that's how light of the gray it was, because at this time everyone was doing silver and dark gray. And I remember it bleached out of, like, all the gray washed out of my hair, and then it was just white. And I went to school, and one of the teachers was just like, you look like the girl from iZombie, just do your eye makeup a certain way, and you look like the girl from iZombie. I'm like, god damn.
Yeah, no, I actually turned my hair silver once. You know those ion dyes, Sally cells? That's just like the straight tube. I love those too, because that's what turned my hair pink. That purple did not want to wash out. It didn't wash out. It was that stubborn. It was an ion.
Easy out of my hair.
No,
I've done it lavender, I've done it purple, blue, and I've never had problem taking that hair color out. It washes out within like 2 weeks.
Well, it also depends on the brand, because I went with, like, the Vivid brand. Like, the ones where you can actually see the color on the box. Like, the whole box is the color that the dye is supposed to be.
Yeah. Same. I did mine with that.
And I need those really stubborn dyes, because normal hair dyes that are semi-permanent wash out like nothing.
Oh,
yeah.
One wash and they can be gone.
2 washes for me, and they're gone. I'm surprised Auburn actually...
For me, I'm surprised mine lasted 2 weeks, to be honest.
His like machine gun fucking shoot straighter than mine.
Whoa. We decided to buy 3 of those ion purples and 1 box of splat purple. We put the straight ion in first, and it turned silver. Then we mixed half an ion... No, we mixed 2 whole ions with half a splat, and put that in, and it turned a lighter purple. Then I put the rest of the splat in, and it turned like that neon purple I wanted.
Oh, nice.
Took 3 tries, but I got that purple I wanted.
It happened.
And then I took the rest and put it in Dad's beard. And then I convinced him to dye his hair.
Of course.
Yeah. And this time for the blue, I was just like, fuck it, I'm not wasting money on those ion dyes when I had so many problems with them.
Need help, fucker.
That I just went straight for the splat. And I think the next color...
The splat color I used was the red, and it was, like the ombre. That's the shit that fucked up my hair. Oh my god.
No, it's like...
That splat bleach worked so good.
That splat bleach, like, killed my hair. I prefer my...
It kills it, but oh my god, it's so fucking strong that it strips the color.
Really? It still took 2 bleachings from my dad, and we used the splat bleach first. And then we used the professional grade bleach, which turned him the blonde I was when I dyed my hair purple the first time. Yes. And to me, the splat bleach just burns so bad.
It hurts a lot more.
No, it hurts. Like, I swear, it fucking hurts. That's why I like the professional grade, because, yeah, it still burns, but it doesn't burn, like, crazy.
Yeah, like, it's just like a mild itch. Like, you just grab, like, a rat tail comb, scratch it, you're like, okay, I feel better.
Yeah, it's, like, very mild. I don't know why, but... Are you reading
Shit.
the chat?
You're back on Charlie.
I don't cover my zits, believe me, but depending on the redness around them, you want a green color correcting concealer, a concealer that's about the same skin tone as you, and a good foundation.
It has to be like the right colored foundation too, because I hate the people who get it too dark or too light and then they look orange or they look like fucking pale.
Well, you can spot correct. Like, if you get it the right shade of your skin tone, you can just put it. And
Exactly.
same with the foundation.
It depends for me since I have my acne. I would wash my face, then I use a primer, then I use powder, and then I use a concealer.
Well, I just gave Sam my foundation because it doesn't work for me. It's very, very light on me, and it's a warm tone. No, I put it on her cheek, and it blended so well, and I'm like, you can have it. Fuck you. Not only that, I pull, like, way more yellow tones for me being really pale. Plus, I just found it made my acne worse, so I don't wear it even though I have powders, like foundation powders.
Yeah.
This one's actually dark enough to be my contour powder.
Oh wow. Makes sense though.
Yeah, for it being this light, it shows up on me orange, like kind of an orangey brown. So I use it for like a contour, and I'm very light-handed with it.
Oh, that actually makes a lot of sense. And usually some people prefer using that for a highlighter or a concealer too sometimes.
Yeah. Well, the foundation powders just sit different on your skin than a liquid or a cream foundation.
Mm-hmm.
They like... I don't know how to explain it, but they like float on your skin and just kind of sit on top of your skin instead of like sinking down into your pores and showing all the little holes and lines.
Yeah. Which is not nice because then you're like, oh shit.
Yeah, you find pores you didn't know you had.
Yeah,
Or
like,
wrinkles.
It's like as soon as you're done too and you're like,
Yeah.
okay. This is not okay. I'm not
Yeah.
okay with it.
Plus, the foundation I had was the L'Oreal True Match Lumi collection. So it was supposed to match. And I even tested it on my cheek in California, and that's when it matched. And then I moved out here and it quit matching. So I think I either got a slight tan, or something happened to the formula. Like, it used to match. It used to look good.
I hate when that happens.
I was mad.
Or like even with if depending on what color you dye your hair, it does that too.
Wait,
Because
I mean, I
remember when I did my hair this
okay, I
last
see where you
year,
fucking
it was
are.
like
They're
a
up on the
violet
roof.
red and now it's all faded out
Off
and looks
Charlie.
like shit. I remember mom and dad looked at me and I did they're like, you look so like washed
There's a
out.
guy on the roof of
You
Charlie.
look so washed out. I'm like,
They look at me every time I wear my
Roof
black
of
lipstick and say
Charlie.
the same thing. And I'm just like, I'm just pale and I like my black lipstick and I don't feel like contouring all the time to darken me back up.
I don't have time for contouring. I don't even think I could learn it. I just
It's not that hard because I just do the cheeks and the jaw. Like, I stay away from my temples and my forehead. I just
I think
follow my...
I could do my forehead. Rather than
Yeah.
my chin.
Like, it's so easy, believe it or
Still
not. You
okay.
just follow where your natural cheekbones lie, but you want to put it underneath.
Oh.
So the best thing to do when doing your contour is literally do this.
Oh.
Yeah, suck your cheeks in.
That makes sense.
It
then
helps.
It actually pulls under the cheek line.
Yeah, it shows you under your cheekbones, and then your jawline is so easy
Gotta
because
need
that's like really easy to find.
Oh yeah.
I don't get how people do their forehead and temples.
I
Like,
can't do my temples like to do my forehead.
Then highlighting. Oy. It's really hard to find a highlighter that actually shows up on my damn skin. I'm paler than most highlighters you can find.
Oh no.
I did find one that actually showed up on my skin, but it's a pink highlighter, like it's a very light pink.
Yeah.
So I just mix it with the neutral highlighter that I have, and it actually shows up pretty nice.
Whatever you can get to work, I think, is the best thing.
Let me get that
Oh,
fucking
trust
over.
me, like, blush is a pain in the ass for me. I can't wear pink blushes. I look like a clown.
With me, since it depends, like, on, like, the season. Like, if you were to see me in the winter, like, I go white. So my cheeks
Yeah.
get so rosy. I already have naturally rosy cheeks, so it's like, I don't need it. I know some people use, like, a light red lipstick, and then they'll do that, and then it's like,
Well, believe it or not, when
Fuckers are still on that goddamn roof.
for pale people, even darker people who go pale in the winter, a peach. Find a peach blush. I don't know why, but warmer blushes do well on fairer skin. Because I've had a peach blush and I put it on and it looked very natural. And I'm just like, well. But it's also, it also depends on your preference. Like, if you want to wear a hot pink blush, you rock that hot pink blush.
mm, that's true. It's
Those
and
fuckers
it
wanna
also
stay on
depends,
that
like, on your
goddamn
confidence level too. Like, if you don't feel okay with it, then don't wear it.
Yeah. It's like me with the contour. Like, I don't do it all the time, but when I do, I just was like, I felt like doing it today.
Exactly.
Plus, most you're gonna get out of me is eyes and lips and maybe some highlighter.
Mm. If you were to see me right now in person, my eyes are actually turning more green, which I'm happy about.
I'm trying to figure out how they fucking got
Well,
up
if the
there.
computer wasn't putting like this weird kind of light on my face, my eyes are actually kind of a gray blue, but more blue than gray.
Yeah, because on here it shows like an almost like the cartoony ice blue almost.
Mm.
Like
Yeah,
that bright blue.
For me, my eyes actually do change colors.
Oh yeah, same here.
And
It just goes with my mood.
mine don't go with the mood, they go with what color eyeshadow I decide to wear that day. Like when I do my usual goth makeup,
Mm-hmm.
they're gray. What the hell? My zombie blood is warm.
Well,
the
I don't know how to use eyeshadows. I've tried. I swear.
Believe it or not, you can learn to do some pretty cool things with very crappy eyeshadows
One guy's
as long as
awesome.
you have really good brushes. Like, the only good eyeshadows I have are in this palette. These are the only good ones I have. And there's a lot of neutrals.
That's cool. Oh,
My
yeah, that's a
highlighters
lot
are
of neutral tones. Especially the warmer tones look so much nicer.
There's 27 eyeshadows in this palette. And they're
How
all
many
pretty.
rows are there? Because right
Hmm?
now I only see like 3 of them. I see 3 of the rows.
See, there are 3 rows, but they're separated into like blocks. Hold on, let me pull it out again.
Okay.
So, 3 rows, 3 columns in each block, totaling to 9 shadows in each block, so 27 in total.
Okay.
Yeah. And these are very, very soft and blendable shadows.
Those are nicer to work with too anyways.
Yeah, the really, really soft blendable shadows are so nice, but
And then you go,
if you have really crappy brushes and you feel like they're really crappy, they're not gonna work very well for you. Like, hold on. This is like my favorite brush. Because it's a fluffy brush. Like, I
If
love
it would
blending.
stop pausing on your face, That would be so nice.
Another one on the roof that I can't fucking get to.
Just let me know when it's not pausing. It's probably my
Okay,
internet.
There we go.
Yeah,
There we
this
go.
is my favorite one.
Aw. I like those ones.
I love the fluffy brushes to like blend with, but I have like a good few packing brushes as well.
Get off the roof, bitch.
And quite literally paint brushes, because special effects requires them.
Honestly.
Mm-hmm. Oh wait, I forgot my setting spray. I mean, I used a primer, but...
The shit I do on my free time because of the community I'm
Where is
in.
the behemoth at? Over here.
Ah, I gotta move my cream paste and shit. Oh, right in front of my face. Yeah.
Yeah, Sam has grown pretty distant from everyone, honestly.
I don't know why. I mean, Sam
I'm not
also
sure
hardly
if
talks.
it's because-
Sam also hardly talks to me.
Yeah,
So.
it's
Because she's
been
too
that
good
way
for
since
everyone.
Dad has been in the hospital. I know that. But
I mean, the
think
last time she talked to me, we were actually sitting down and goofing off on my Guitar Hero game. Because she's like, oh, I want to try it. And I'm like, oh, okay. Well, I'm playing it right now. Do you want to try a couple songs?
Yeah.
So, that's like the only really talked about so far.
Yeah, I think with her, I think she's kind of focused on being with Nick. But
Well, she's
also
saying
with-
she is really, really busy with school and work.
Yeah,
So,
she is. I know that. I know she's busy with work and school. But another thing that really plays into that is because of Nick, she does stress out a lot about it.
Or shooting in on the roof.
yeah.
Like, I know she's upset with him on some stuff, like, of course the car mostly. Because there's some days where she won't, Nick won't tell her that I'm picking him up.
3 of them on the roof.
Wow.
I'm driving him home because I know how she gets. She's like, I'm so sorry. I know Nick needs a car. Like, it's his responsibility. I hate making you drive. Da-da-da-da-da. I'm like, I don't care. Like, I don't live too far from where you guys work anyway.
Backside of Sealer.
Exactly. Plus,
She's like,
Like
it
I
just
said-
pisses me off. Though, like, he needs to have responsibility. Like, I'm like, I know you're stressed with school and work, but honestly, you taking your anger out on something so stupid, because I remember there was one time she looked at me and she looked down at her ring that was on her finger. She's like, there's some days where I want to take this ring off and throw it at Nick.
I mean, there are times where I do kind of want to get mad at Julian, but then I remember that he's my best friend. He was my best friend first.
Exactly.
Oh,
Like, it's,
did you hear the good news?
Hmm.
Julian and I are engaged.
oh yeah, Sam told me. Did it
Yeah.
happen like on Christmas?
Well, he got me like a cheaper ring before then, and it was like a Harley Quinn one, so
Oh.
yeah. And he has the matching Joker one to the Harley Quinn one.
Oh, that's cute.
And then he, during Christmas, got me a more expensive gold one.
Ooh.
So I guess I would say I upgraded rings.
Oh, nice. That's nice if he actually put in that much thought. Like, holy
Mhm.
shit.
Yeah. We started with the Joker and Harley Quinn ones, and then he actually got me a really pretty gold one, and it's like gorgeous.
Oh.
It's got purple stones in it and everything, because purple is like one of my other fur colors, because it's so pretty.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Yeah. I wore it out to California, and my mom asked what was on my hand. I was like, my engagement ring.
Bitch.
And then she yelled at me.
Why? Oh my god.
Because I called her a worthless piece of shit on Facebook. I wasn't lying. And I even said, look, I'm sorry, I was angry. I was out on a date with my boyfriend when you decided to do that.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, oh, well, whatever, you shouldn't have said that. And I'm like, I'm apologizing. and you don't say thank you for the apology? Thanks. This is why you're a worthless piece of shit to me.
Yeah, if it's true, then there's no reason to freaking apologize.
Exactly.
Unless they do change the way they act. But if they stay the same, it's like, then screw you, like, why?
They haven't changed. Like, I've tried to talk to my brother who still doesn't have me blocked on Facebook. But he doesn't answer. Not only that, when I went out to California, I asked if I could see my little sister Taylor, who was 12. And they said no. She wasn't home. Even though that girl is like this to me. She was my best friend.
I remember you telling me that.
Bullshit horse.
Yeah. Like, I got her onto suicide silence.
That's always a way.
Yeah, I made her cry though. I made her cry because I showed her like classic suicide silence with Mitch Lucker. And then I told her what happened to him, and she crawled into her bed, put the covers over her head, and started crying. And I'm just like, I know, child.
It's sad when you go to a close to a band or like anything, and then you realize that the person or that thing has died, and you're like,
well, some of their music is still really good, but I still like the classic.
Yeah.
I prefer the classic.
That's how I am with certain bands still now, like.
Yeah.
But it's just like some of the bands now are just going either too poppy, and I just can't get into it. Like Pierce the Veil, some of their new music I don't like, but some of it I do.
Yeah, some of it's a little hip hop, but they were also pop punk to begin with.
Yeah, that's true, but it's one of. I don't get me wrong, like I still love their music, I still do.
Yeah, like I prefer some of their older stuff, like Bulls in the Bronx and King for a Day featuring Kellen.
Paraphernalia, and then there's Fast Times at Richmond High. Like I like a lot of their old stuff. Like for instance, I don't know how you felt about when Acting Alexandria got Dennis. I could not.
Yeah. Like, I wasn't too into their music to begin with. And then when they got Dennis, I started listening to them more and more. So, for me, I just was used to I was just used to Dennis, I guess.
I know that's what I want.
So, I mean, it's also the same way for me when Escape the Fate kicked Ronnie out before he joined Falling in Reverse. Like, I liked all of Escape with Ronnie. But the new guy is also really, really cool. Like, I can't remember his name for the life of me, but he's still really good.
I get you on that. I think for me, it's because I think one of the, before they broke up, they came to Mayhem before they canceled Mayhem completely. And
they canceled...
Huh?
They canceled Mayhem for Warped Tour.
Yeah, but this is before they canceled it, and it was Asking Alexandria's last time performing. And I just grew so close to Danny and listening to their music that when they got Dennis, I was so salty, and I heard a lot of stories about Dennis, and he seemed like a shit human being. And he even tricked the band.
Actually, have you heard of the movie coming out featuring Andy Biersack from BVB and Dennis? American Satan? American Satan?
No, I haven't heard about it.
Oh my god, it looks like a pretty damn good movie. Like, I've seen a couple of their teaser trailers.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to look at it.
They have a Facebook page called American Satan. Like, it's a low-budget indie movie, and it looks pretty damn good.
A lot of low-budget movies are doing a lot better in the movie theaters.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Like, holy shit.
At Warped Tour this last year, they were handing out stickers for American Satan, and I happened to get one. And Bree, my boyfriend's best friend's girlfriend,
Johnny's girlfriend,
really, really wanted that sticker because she didn't get it, and I'm like, oh, hell no, this is my sticker. It's on my Chromebook right now. It's quite literally the American flag with a pentagram,
Mm-hmm.
and at the bottom it says American Satan. It's a sexy ass sticker.
I don't doubt it. A lot of the stickers they give away at Warped Tour are actually really nice. Like,
Oh yeah. But they're on Facebook, American Satan. I saw their teaser trailer and it was like, and they actually got Andy to dress how he used to, like Andy 6.
oh my god. Yes.
Like the
Yes.
kiss paint in some scenes and some of his like more grown up war paint.
Oh.
Oh god, there's glitter in my eye again. Ugh.
Wow.
But yeah. And no matter what, Andy's just sexy. Oh, he's also coming.
Brendan Urie. Oh my god.
Oh my god. That man, I swear.
Oh my god.
I don't think Brendan Urie
there's got an
ages.
outflow.
I know, right?
He gets younger. Like, what the
I know. I mean, I'm 19 and I look 16, so
Same. I feel you.
I get it from my dad because he's 40 and he does not look 40.
Yeah, that's true. Chris doesn't look 40 at all. But yeah, oh my god, freaking Brendan Urie though. Him being so sassy in interviews. Who's your favorite Fall Out Boy member? Me.
Exactly. I was gonna say one of his lines in a song, Don't Threaten Me with a Good Time. I lost a bet to a guy in a chiffon skirt, but I make these high heels work.
Okay.
He actually did a photo shoot in high heels for that song.
No, I didn't hear about that. Oh
He
my
did.
god, freaking
Like,
Brendan.
he did. And it's true, he does make those high heels work.
Freaking Brendan. I love Brendan Urie so much.
Did you see the video where he did a drunk history on Fall Out Boy?
I was watching that last night. Oh my god.
That's like one of
Yeah.
my favorite videos.
So how did Fall Out Boy begin? Well, you see, Pete was with...
It was the summer of
and then-
2007.
and he was like wearing shorts and like knee socks and shoes and like a button-up shirt or something like that.
He just started like it was the summer of 2007 and I'm just like, oh my god, Brendan, really? They had to cut him off. They had to cut him off and then he ended up puking anyway. I swear that man was like hella drunk when he did that.
They put all of the shots he took and how much he drank on there too, so he got it hard.
He was drunk. Like, I have witnessed a kid trying to outdrink me, out of all people, vomit. Like, this kid was so drunk he
You told
couldn't.
me that. I think you told
Yeah,
me
he
that
couldn't
story.
stand straight. He
Yeah.
was throwing himself on the ground, and I'm over here with more liquor in my system, walking in a straight ass line as if nothing.
When no one believes you that you have such a high tolerance and they're like, no, I have a higher tolerance, I could take it better than you. Oh really?
He tried to pull his nationality in there. He's like, I'm Mexican, I can outdrink you. And I'm like, you want to pull nationality in this? I'm Irish, German, and Native American. We can drink a lot. And I proved him that night. Like, me and him split a huge ass bottle of rum. I was drinking tequila and Hennessy and all kinds of shit. And I only quit because I knew I was gonna get like, I was gonna overdo it and end up with alcohol poisoning. But he was like throwing himself on the ground after half a bottle of rum.
Why? Why do you even try?
I looked at him the very next morning and was like, why'd you even try? He's like, because I wanted to prove that I had bigger balls than you. And I'm like, bro, I'm a girl. And he was hungover the next morning and I was completely fine. I was fine.
Oh yeah, it's
Oh, I
insane
even
because-
had vodka. I even had vodka that night. Like, the hardest
Vodka?
liquor.
Yeah, like people are like, vodka's gonna knock you on your ass. Oh really? Let's see salty about this.
I had a water bottle full with that much vodka and Jolly Ranchers in it. And I drank the whole thing.
Sounds like me when I went to Frisco my junior year. Really, I took a law class.
Drink against me, fucker.
I took law, and I went in that day with a water bottle. Put some tea in there.
I was gonna say, in California, this off-brand vodka that was mixed with sweet tea already. So, you know the big-ass coffee mugs you can buy?
Mm-hmm.
I had one of those. Filled it halfway with vodka, and filled the rest with unsweetened tea. And was drinking that on campus. And like 2 hours later, my then boyfriend gave me a rum and coke. Because he also had alcohol on campus. Like, he's like, I can't finish this, I'm too drunk already, and my teachers are gonna find out, plus I can't take this in auto shop. So I take it, I'm sitting in English. One of my friends was like, hey, can I have a drink of your coke? And I'm like, sure. He takes a sip and was like, he whispered in my ear, why do you have alcohol in that? And I'm like, it's been a rough week. I'm already kind of faded right now. And I had also dipped during lunch to go smoke. Yeah, Grossmont was supposed to be a closed campus. Like,
how are we losing all the thoughts?
all the gates were supposed to be shut and locked, and I put air quotes, there were no gates. Not only that, there were no security guards to keep me on campus. And I just walked right off in front of one. I didn't give a fuck. I walked back on after lunch and they're like, oh, where'd you go? I'm like, I needed a breather or I was gonna punch somebody. They didn't notice I smelt like weed, I was high as fuck, and my eyes were bloodshot. They didn't care. Then I skipped my third period a lot my senior year because third period was choir and I had an A in it anyways. I still had an A in that class when I left. It was an A-, but I still had an A. And my teacher looked at me and was like, so why'd you been missing a lot? And I was like, you know what, dude, I'm gonna be straight up. I've been purposely ditching your class because I'm just fed up with the shit right now. Like, I'm so depressed right now, it isn't funny. So I've been ditching your class because you're the only class I have a really good grade in right now. And he's like, but we had a performance. I'm like, right up to the performance, I performed. You're lucky I even did that. So, and I was getting my checkout paperwork when I said that, and he's like, so you've been ditching altogether. I'm like, I've ditched multiple classes. Yours class was the class I ditched the most. Not only that, I got into the most trouble in his class. And I was his favorite student. I was his favorite student, but I was in so much trouble all the time. He's like,
those relationships.
no, like, one day he decided to wear a button-up shirt that you can find at Tilly's covered in pot leaves. And told the class that they were palm fronds. So my friend Kayla and I were like, those aren't palm fronds, Dr. B. Those are pot leaves. They're like, how would you know? And I look over at my friend Carla, who happened to be sitting across from us, and was like, I was just like, look, Dr. B, I'm gonna be straight up. I smoke. Those are pot leaves. He's like, what do you mean? I'm like, you know what? I held up this rhinestone bra I was planning on giving a friend, and it had a pot leaf on it. I'm like, that's a pot leaf. Those are pot leaves. After that, he quit wearing the shirt.
How is my teacher so naive to that?
Because he bought it at a trendy shop and he was told that they were palm fronds. By one of the employees. Yeah. Let's just say the whole class knew I was a stoner anyways. Even all the goody two-shoe sopranos knew. They could just tell by the way I looked and dressed and the friends I hung out with.
That's usually an indicator.
I mean, I showed up high as fuck multiple times. And I was just sitting in the back room when we were supposed to be practicing, dying of laughter, saying I need food. Thank God 3 of them had, like, little crackers and shit. They're like, you're baked, you're high. And just threw them at me from across the room.
Yeah, that's why I need the food. You need the food.
One of my friends was like, yeah, she's high. We've been trying to keep her quiet so we don't get in trouble. Needless to say, we didn't get in trouble and we didn't do jack shit.
That's normally another indicator if someone's not shutting the fuck up. And they're just dying hysterically, like...
Like, no, one of the Sopranos knew. She's like, oh my god, this fucker right here. This is... How does she have an A? How? Because this Soprano was, like, working hard, was working hard out of, like, the hardest out of all of the Sopranos, was the loudest. She looked at me and was like, how do you have an A? I'm like, because I'm one of the loudest altos you can find. Not only that, I've been in his class for more than 1 year now. I've been in his class for almost 2.5 years. I know what I'm doing. I know how to act in front of Dr. B. And he knows I'm a stoner. He knows I smoke. Which is why he put me in the altos. I mean, not gonna complain. I had, like, the highest A you could get in choir the first year. And I was, like, goody two-shoes and only started smoking that year.
I know how that is. No, the first time I smoked weed, I remember this clear as fucking day because there is a guy who's a junior who hit on me every day. He's like, I want to take you on a date. How are you not dating anyone? How are you not with someone? I'm like, I don't know. He takes me on a date to the movies. We don't get through even half of the previews. We go back to his truck, smoke to Nickelback. I don't know how this happened. We start driving because I have to be home. And we get lost inside an apartment complex for an hour and a half. We could not find our way out. And then we forgot how to drive to my house. And my family did not even notice I smelled like smoke. I just walked in, and they're just like, what's wrong with you? I'm tired.
Do something, fuck.
Went to my room. And I was just so happy.
I mean, I started smoking weed my sophomore year, but I started weed altogether my freshman year with edibles.
I've never... Oh wait, I take that back. I've had a gummy edible.
Just to say this, they hit you harder, they last longer, take forever to actually hit you. So my brother, who gave me the edibles, made said edibles, and we ate them before school, walking to school. I'm sitting in my first period with my head on my desk, high as fuck.
I hate it. I hate that they take forever, but my first edible, my friend's dad wasn't at home. It was recently, so I think it was only like a few months back, like a year back. And I just remember he's like, okay, my dad's not home yet. Have you had an edible? I'm like, I've never had an edible. I would love to try one. He's like, this is, and it was like the little marijuana leaf gummies.
Oh.
And it was like the sour candy ones, and I was like, okay, cool, thank you. He's like, take 2 before you leave. Like,
So
here's
I'm
one, here's 2. You can save one for the next day. I was like, okay, cool. I start picking it off one by one because I've heard they hit harder and I know they take longer to hit. And
Oh yeah.
I didn't realize how long they took to hit. I was like, okay, it's probably going to be the same as ecstasy. 10, 15 minutes tops. 15 minutes max. No, I'm still fine the whole entire time I'm there. But and of course that's partially my fault because I was eating it in little tiny pieces.
When doing the gummies, it has instructions. take half of one, wait 15 to 30 minutes, then take the other half. And if that doesn't kick in, take a whole nother one. Then it should kick in. And it also depends on the milligrams of the gummies.
It's a really high milligram dosage, so I don't remember.
Well, the highest most gummies come in are 3 milligrams per gummy.
No, bullshit. I had 40s.
Well, the edibles I had were homemade, like, keef cookies. So, they're also a teeny bit weaker than professional grade. Mm-hmm. I had 3 of those, and it looked like I had smoked 4 bowls.
For me, I remember since I was taking such tiny pieces and it wasn't hitting me, I was like, you know what, okay, I'm gonna go home. I've been here almost 2 hours. I'm tired of this shit. I don't want to wait anymore. So I told my friend, he's like, if you don't get hit by one, you barely just finished your first one because you didn't even cut it up into quarters. You kept eating it in smaller pieces than that. I was like, I know that's probably my mistake. It's probably gonna hit me harder. I don't care. I went home and I looked at the other one. I was like, it hasn't hit me still. So I took the other one full.
Look at that. Took the guy out.
They both hit at the same time? They both hit at the same time?
Yep.
That's what happened to me with the cookies. Like, I had eaten a whole one, and I was like, okay, I'm fine. We didn't even make it halfway to school, and I'm like, okay, I don't feel shit. So my brother hands me another cookie and was like, take it slow. So I nibble on this cookie all the way, and I'm just like, okay, I still don't feel anything, and we're already on campus. He's like, fuck it, here's a third cookie. I finished that third cookie, got into first period, and I'm like, shit! I look at my friend who happened to also be a stoner and was like, bro, you got any munchies? He looks at my eyes and was like, dude, really? Like, what? They were edibles. The teacher wasn't even in class at the time. Like, she was out doing something. And I'm like, dude, you got any food? He's like, no, but I got money for food. I'll be right back. So he walks out as the teacher's walking in. He's like, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. And she's like, okay, that's fine. So he comes back with, like, an armful of food. And it's like, here. So I'm munching in class, and my teacher's yelling at me the entire time to put my food away. I'm like, but I didn't eat breakfast, and he was nice enough to, on his way to the bathroom, buy me food. And she's like, okay, but don't eat all of it. So I didn't. I ate till I got through 2 bags of chips. And then during ROTC, I was eating some more, and I got yelled at by First Sergeant. I'm like, I'm sorry, I'm just hungry right now. He's like, not only that, you're not in uniform. And I'm like, oops. He didn't even know. And it was my first.
You have. Oh my god.
It was my first sergeant too. Like, granted, my first period took 2 hours. But second period, I was still fucking high. Third period rolls around, and this is after lunch, and I'm still starving. I'm still fucked up. It finally went away by 4th period, because I, like, crashed and I hit my head on the desk really, really hard. Yeah. Luckily, a couple of stoner kids were in that class too, and they knew what was going on with me. But they didn't say a damn thing.
You notice who's no longer on the game.
And one of them got caught multiple times with weed on him. Then he comes up to me and asks, how do you not get caught? And I'm like, because I don't bring it here. Duh.
Because I'm not an idiot who brings the physical form.
And I'm like, plus I had edibles, so they smelled like cookies for the most part.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, okay, where do you get it from? He asked me where I got it from, and I'm like, oh, well, my brother got it from his girlfriend. And he's like, oh, who's his girlfriend? I'm like, I don't know, I hardly talk to my brother. Even though he goes to the same damn school as me. He's like, wait, your brother's on campus? I'm like, yes, my brother's a freshman too. here's his info, go talk to him. So they became really good friends, and I'm just like, wow.
God.
And then my brother's girlfriend and him became really good friends, and she stole hers from her mom, and her mom really didn't care. So, I mean, it's kind of like me and my dad.
I think one of the best gifts I've ever received was my sophomore year. One of the guys in my AP history class literally just looked at me and he's like, I know you like alcohol. I know you like gummy bears. I spent 2 days making these for you. Fuck, those gummy bears, I love you. Thank you. And all of us are just there in classes. The teacher's like, oh, do you mind if I have one? And I'm like, I just used, I was like, yeah, I'm hyperglycemic, like my sister. I have to eat these, which is why he brought them for me today. He's like, oh, okay. So we just kept eating them.
I was gonna say, Sam let me try wine.
What?
Sam let me try wine.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it's like, it's not that bad. Then we decided to mix it with sangria, the soda.
Oh, God.
It actually tasted pretty damn good. It tasted really good. Like, it was fizzy, and it actually had alcohol in it, since the soda actually kind of tastes a little bit alcoholic anyway.
That makes sense.
So,
I want to get my sister drunk. That would be amazing. Get her drunk.
I mean, it shouldn't take too much to get her drunk.
It's
Sam.
It's
gonna say, it
because some
shouldn't
people
take
surprisingly can have high tolerances.
Both.
What?
Surprisingly high tolerances to alcohol.
It's water for me.
Where do you think I get my high tolerance to alcohol from?
We're a bunch of families of crazies. I think Sam's the only normal one.
She's the only normal one? She's not even normal.
Kind of. It depends.
Someone trying to say Sam's normal?
Ari's trying to say Sam's normal.
She ain't fucking
Kind of.
normal. She's fucking spoiled.
That is true, but she also bought a lot of the shit she has.
Recently,
yeah. I mean, she looked at me weird when I asked to borrow her PlayStation 4 controller. Not the whole system, just the controller. Because we were going to connect it to my dad's and play Borderlands with my boyfriend.
Claptrap.
That game's fun.
I never got to play the full game.
Oh my god, child.
No, here's the story. My ex got me into Borderlands. He had just found a new Borderlands game. We were
Borderlands
to play,
to the Handsome
and
Jack
he
collection?
cheated on me.
That's what I got.
So I never got to finish fucking playing.
She never got to finish Borderlands.
Why?
So I didn't get to finish.
Because her ex bought it and then he cheated on her?
And then lied to me about cheating, and then a bunch of other bullshit, so I never got to finish it. Because he's a piece of shit, and that's the same one that sold my hula hoop.
I mean, my dad has it. He has the Handsome Jack collection, which comes with the pre-sequel.
Plus, I know that I like the back of my
I don't know why I love Claptrap.
I don't like Claptrap. He's kind of annoying. My favorite is Tiny Tina.
He's annoying, but he's like, it's funny annoying.
You just got another fan, too.
Yeah, I still have, like... Oh.
But, no, my favorite was Tiny Tina because she talks a lot of bullshit.
Tiny Tina's so funny.
But I love her. She talks a lot of bullshit.
Great. Oh, Lord. I would love to cosplay as her and Noodle. I would love to cosplay as her. so fucking much. Oh my god.
I mean, if you buy all the costume pieces, I can paint your face to look like the comic style.
Oh my god, yeah.
Hell, I'm pretty sure you can even make some of the pieces like the psycho mask that's attached to her head.
Oh yeah, more than
Tiny
likely.
Tina.
Tiny Tina.
My dad's favorite character is Tiny Tina too.
Mm-hmm.
She's hilarious.
She's amazing. You can't help but love her.
By the way, him and my dad just finished Bunkers and Badasses, which is a Tiny Tina mission on True Vault Hunter.
No.
Mhm. Well, they have lower level characters because I just started playing, so we haven't gotten to that point yet. And
So
the
what?
lowest, Bunkers and Badasses.
Shit, I have an OP8.
And we're not high enough to get to that point yet. I think the lowest to actually that is 30. And we're like, my boyfriend and I are 20. My dad's like a 15. On
No.
those two characters. No, these are your side characters.
My
Then-
side character is a 19.
Oh, it's a 19? Right, you're only like 1 to 2 levels behind me and Julian. But then my boyfriend's and my dad's main characters are like 53s.
55, 54.
Well, I was just estimating. So
I'm just letting you know, that's exactly where we're at.
yeah, so they got to do it again on True Vault Hunter mode, and I'm just like, I want to do more Tiny Tina missions, because Tiny Tina is hilarious.
Not only that, but your guns are fucking strong as fuck.
Oh yeah. Like, they got the Tiny Tina pistol, which is a corrosive, and I think they also got the assault rifle.
Yeah, we have the assault rifle, a water sniper.
And her weapons are hella strong. And they look cool because the pistols have like pink camouflage on them, and the assault rifles have bunnies.
No, they all have the hearts they have for a rabbit.
That's what I'm saying. They're pink camouflage and they have bunnies. Because you can't have a Tiny Tina weapon without pink camo or bunnies.
Yep. Yeah,
Which-
that's alright.
We can go to Empire's Edge, that's not a problem. I just don't want Giant Shadow.
I mean, if I'm able to play later, I'll probably run through some more side missions so I can do Tiny
No,
Tinas.
you have
Do it.
an appointment at 2.
I know.
The sun's coming out.
I can't tell. I have a black curtain.
Same, but the only reason why I can tell is like my windows have like the little like nets in between, so it's like one of those pull down shades, but on the sides I still have like that little centimeter left so I could see the light. So I'm like,
I just
Other than
No.
that, my room stays black, like pitch black. the whole
I
day.
can't see if the sun's coming up, even around the edges, and I have a black curtain too. That's attached by magnetics.
Oh gosh, life.
Yeah. I don't know if I want to play Guitar Hero or Borderlands.
Did you get the new Guitar Hero where it's like the black on top and white on bottom?
Yeah, Guitar Hero Live.
That is like so intense.
It's actually not that hard.
because I was running around.
Once again, my boyfriend got that one too, but I never got to fully play it.
Okay. If you spend the night again, I'll let you and Sam borrow it. Because I have a full
Okay.
copy and a controller.
Well, depending on when she's home.
That is true. Or if you really wanted to, you could just come over by yourself, and if I'm home, we can play it.
Oh yeah.
I mean, that's how Sam got to try it. Plus, Julian and I found a really, really good deal at a rinky-dink little game shop in the mall. Instead of paying like the full $60 for one copy of the game and one guitar that you see in like Walmart and stuff, we paid $60 for 2 copies of the game and 2 guitars.
That's actually not bad. Holy shit, that's actually really good.
No, granted they were used copies, but $60 for 2 copies and 2 guitars. It's amazing.
That's still worth it. Like, that's a good fucking deal.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so Julian bought my copy and my guitar for me, and he's like, "Oh, babe, it's not a problem. Just don't resell it." I'm like, "I'm not gonna be like Dad. Have you buy me a game and then resell it."
Yes, there is.
Because I'm a huge Guitar Hero fan. Like, it's to the point where I want to get, like, the old Guitar Hero again. Because I had Guitar Hero 2 for the PlayStation 2 and Guitar Hero World Tour for the Wii. Which is how I got Sam into Guitar Hero.
Now
I got into it by playing the World Tour.
I got into it by playing Guitar Hero 2. So, when my uncle and dad bought us World Tour for the Wii, we had also just came out here for, I think, Thanksgiving, and I told Sam about it. I'm like, we got this really cool game, it's called Guitar Hero World Tour, and it comes with, like, a mic and drums. So, next time we were at Walmart out here, she asks Grandpa for it, and he gets it for her. She still has all the pieces. The drums broke. My drums also broke, and I was really upset about that.
Those were my drums. What are you talking about?
Well, when you were kicked out, I was the only one who played it after that. So it became my game. And then my brother ruined the entire game. Took the disc, slid it across the table.
Why?
He hated it. He hated it. He hated the fact that I took over the Wii, or I had the Wii most of the time playing that game. Not only that, I'd played it so much, it had a gouge in it to begin with, so.
I would be pissed if someone did that to me, like, fuck, are you doing
No,
that
I
to
watched
me?
him do that. And then 2 years later, we had gotten an Xbox, and he got the game Force Unleashed, Force Unleashed, and my sister only knocked over the Xbox, and it melted the game, and I looked over at him and was like, "Karma." Yeah.
Oh,
I looked over at him and was like, "Karma." He's like, "What do you mean?" I'm like, "You destroyed Guitar Hero. She destroyed your Star Wars game. Karma." He's like, "Well, it was already ruined to begin with." I'm like, "That doesn't mean you slide it across the table."
Exactly.
Just because I played it so much that it hardly works doesn't mean shit.
Exactly.
Then when I got Guitar Hero Live, I was like, I have to see some of the songs they have on Guitar Hero TV, which is the online game.
Oh, yeah.
Black Veil Brides, Avenged Sevenfold, Crown the Empire, Asking Alexandria, and it's all the music videos unless it's a live performance of the song.
Ooh.
Yeah. They even have Girls, Girls, Boys.
They blew up my artillery.
The music video! So you get to see naked Brendan Urie while you play.
Oh my god. That video is a tease and it pisses me off so much.
He did that on purpose for his fangirls.
They
I know,
took
and then
me
of course
out of
when
my
you have the
artillery.
which one is it? Is it the one they
The
put
director's
out
cut.
before the director's uncut? Oh.
The director's cut had the girls in it.
Nope.
The original official music video is just naked Brendan Urie, but the director's cut has girls in it.
Yep.
I was just like,
Yeah.
My boyfriend looks at me weird whenever that song comes on his phone. He's like, "What?" I'm like, "If you watch the music video,
Where?
naked Brendan Urie." He's like, "Oh my god, I have to see it now." So I showed him the music video. He's like, "You like that?" I'm like, "It's a naked star. What do you expect?"
And it's Brendan Urie.
Exactly. Then
There
I
could be
got
no more
him.
explanation.
Then I got him into Don't Threaten Me with a Good Time. The music video for that one's just weird. Like, I have that one downloaded on my phone. And he's like, what song is this? I'm like, oh, it's Panic at the Disco's Don't Threaten Me with a Good Time. So we listened to it, and he's like, this is a pretty good song. Then he downloaded it. And then he'll play it just for me. His favorite line is also, I told you time and time again, I'm not as thick as you drunk I am.
Where at?
It's a good line. I also don't get a lot of their music videos because they're just weird.
It's kind of like a disco.
Also, a lot of their titles don't match the songs. Like, I Write Sins, Not Tragedies.
Except for some parts. Some parts do match.
Yeah, some parts do match, but it's like, really? You don't hear the title at all in the song. And sometimes that just hurts.
Fall Out Boy did the same stuff.
Well, they changed a little bit. They started including their titles in the songs. Like, Sugar We're Going Down. That's literally part of the chorus of the song.
That's true.
Don't kill us.
Like, my lawyers, our lawyers told us to change the name of the song so we wouldn't get sued.
What the fuck?
Actually, they do have one.
Hey, gun.
It's about a honeymoon. I think that's the one you're talking about.
Which one?
The one that's actually about a honeymoon. If I'm lying next to you.
No, it's over.
No, I think that one's Nicotine, isn't it?
No, Nicotine is Panic.
Where?
No. They all no.
No,
Oh, wait. It's
Fall Out Boy
Novocaine,
has
sorry,
one called
Better
Novocaine.
get back. Better get back.
Yeah,
Better
Novocaine.
get back, fucker.
And that
No,
one
no,
is
no,
also,
no.
or also
Oh.
does have a. Yeah, Novocaine also has a line where it says
God,
filled with
scared the
Novocaine,
shit
and
out
now
of me
I'm
on
just
that one.
numb. So theirs mostly match, but
That
Jesus,
scared
hold on.
me.
Lots of their earlier songs don't match.
They're in the building of G.
Oh my god, if only little kids became really obsessed with Big Hero 6. Because instead of singing Let It Go, they'd be singing Fall Out Boy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm like a lawyer with... I'm like a lawyer with the way I always try to get you off.
Oh yeah.
And that's the one
Really?
about a honeymoon.
Really?
I think it's me and you sitting in a room if I was on a honeymoon.
E or G?
It's a really good song.
It is. Best friends to the end, better off as lovers, and not the other way around.
Let's
Racing
see.
through the city with the windows down in the back. Whoa!
Let's see. Actually, have that one.
I actually
downloaded.
heard them play that song live twice. Oh god, I love them.
Is your mama getting fucked up?
If my mom was a prick, I would have gone to the Paramore featuring Fall Out Boy concert.
Vehicle
I
disabled.
went to that one, and I went to the one with them in Wiz Khalifa.
I was gonna say, it'd be really, really cool if you would see more pop punk artists collab with rap artists. Because believe it or
Wiz
not,
Khalifa came out in the middle
I just
of
took
their
out the
set
plane.
when he came with them and started singing one of their songs, and it was really cool.
I mean, one of their most popular songs
There's
is
the kind of
Young,
plane
Wild,
with
and Free,
pistol.
and it features Bruno Mars.
And a light machine gun.
And it's a really good song. Not gonna lie.
And then
We're at.
Paramore was alright when they came with Fall Out Boy, because since she was the main act, but her voice was already doing bad. She wasn't even supposed to perform. Her manager told her, "You're not supposed to perform. Your voice
They're
is
on
going
G.
out." But she still went out and did it
I know
anyway. She did
where they
okay,
are
but
on
it's mostly
Gs.
because her voice still had a heal.
I mean, Andy fell off a light rafter doing a stunt
Yeah, I
on
remember
stage,
seeing
broke 3 ribs, and continued to perform. Justin Bieber got a cold and broke his toe and would cancel the whole show.
Same
You
with
see-
people talking at his show.
He'll
Some
stop.
people would not stop screaming.
He'll stop the show
and
and
left the
call them out. Like, if you've seen some of his videos, he'll stop the show and call him out. Because one guy flipped Andy off, and he's like, hold on guys, before we even start, I want to address the fucker who flipped us off. Why are you even here? Like, what the fuck, bro? And he got the entire crowd to flip them off.
Exactly, I love that. Music
See where
artists can
they're
do
at.
that.
They're coming
Like,
out of the guns on the G.
especially bands, they're not afraid. They're like, oh, hey, then why the fuck would you waste your money coming here to see
Exactly.
me perform and promote me? Like, fuck you.
Exactly. The only artist who actually doesn't really care, or several artists who actually doesn't care that people flip them off, are Attila and Falling in Reverse. They encourage it. Because
Like,
I saw
Thank you.
Falling in Reverse live, and he's like, before we even start, I want everybody to hold up their middle finger and flip us off. And then they started with Just Like You.
Middle fingers up. If you don't give a fuck.
I'm actually gonna see Attila this year at Warped Tour. They're going this year.
So good. Attila is so good. They are a must see. You have to see them. I don't care what other
Let's
stations-
see.
Yeah.
I can't
bitch.
remember their name. I think it's Municipal Waste or something, or Trash, or I don't remember. Carnifex, Bowling for Soup, Attila. These are all like
the
top
Dreadnought?
fives we have to see while we're there this year.
Attila
The
has to. I remember Sam told me, she's like, Attila's playing right now, we have to go see them play. And we were there, and oh my god, they had, I think, the biggest crowd at that time since it was early, and hardly anyone was there, but every time someone walked in, they went straight to the Attila stage, and we're like, yeah.
I mean, I think the biggest one we saw was Motionless, and Chelsea. Because we went to Motionless, and then quite literally walked to the very next stage and
No,
saw
it's cool.
Chelsea. And then we walked back to the stage where Motionless was for Whitechapel.
Sam took me to see Whitechapel at the end of my very
Whitechapel was
first World Tour because I didn't know they were there. Same with Motionless. I had never seen Motionless. Motionless was on before Whitechapel, and I
They
fell
were-
in love. I was just like, I was
Okay,
very
the way
happy.
those three went was Motionless was first, so we actually managed to get there before they even started, because we were all the way over at Sleeping with Sirens. We, like, speed walked all the way over to
stupid,
Motionless,
that's
got there before they even started, finished watching, then quite literally walked over to the very next stage for Chelsea, which, that was awesome, because security got pissed at them. They did the Wall of Death. They encouraged the crowd to do the Wall of Death. And Chelsea got... Security was pissed.
Yeah.
Then we walked back to the stage where Motionless was, which was right next to Chelsea, and watched Whitechapel.
Ooh.
So we're excited that Guar and Carnifex are going to be there. And Attila.
They're on
Must be.
G
They
again.
have-
Plus, I have Attila,
They're
like
actually
Franz,
up on the flag.
on my Snapchat, And I messaged him saying, I couldn't make it to the last time you guys were in Albuquerque. I was on crutches and my dad said no. And he's like, no worries. We'll be back. And he was like, that's okay. Did your boyfriend at least get you something? I'm like, yeah, he got me a shirt after I already had one from Soma. I even couldn't go to Soma then. He's like, oh, Soma from California? I'm like, yeah, one of my friends managed to get me one of your shirts, like the limited edition tie-dye green melting skull. He's like, oh, you have that one? I'm like, I have the limited edition tie-dye. He's like, damn, you're lucky. We didn't even make enough of those. They're not even on Stasic threads. And I'm just like, He's like, do you know anybody else who has that shirt? I'm like, yeah, my friend AJ. He has that shirt. We ended up wearing it on the same day to school. Oops. I dropped Ash on the bed. But yeah, I'm very, very excited. I may take my Black Attila shirt with me and have them sign it, or even my tie-dye one, which I wore to Warped Tour last year. I even became really good friends with their manager. Oh. Yeah. He walked up to me because I was wearing the Soma shirt, and he's like, you went to Soma, right? I'm like, no, I couldn't make it. My mom wouldn't let me go. So my friend bought me a shirt. He's like, that shirt's limited edition. I'm like, no.
Fuckers in the dreadnoughts.
He's like,
suck, dude.
It's a limited edition. And he's like, hey, I have Chris Franzak's snap. Do you want it? I'm like, yes, please. Then he called Chris, and we proceeded to talk. And this guy is also Falling in Reverse's manager. So I asked, hey, is Falling in Reverse doing a signing because I just bought one of their shirts and I'd love to get it signed for my dad. And he called Falling in Reverse and asked for me. And they were like, no, we aren't because we've had a couple bad experiences. We're very, very sorry. But tell your dad we say thank you for the shirt purchase. I'm like,
that's actually really fucking nice of him to do it.
I know.
Some
Like,
people are different, like, no final answer, just no.
Well, it's mainly because the only way you could actually get a picture with Falling in Reverse sometimes is if you purchase stuff, and multiple people have snuck pictures anyway, so they just quit doing it. And Ronnie's also just an asshole to begin with, which is why he has a song called Just Like Me. I mean, that show was actually pretty cool because he did Bad Girls Club as well.
He does that one all the time.
I know, but he had every girl in that crowd doing the cheer with him.
Oh.
I mean, it was my first Falling show. It was my first Chelsea Motionless. I was just excited.
It's starstruck. When it's your first time, oh yeah, you're like...
But, yeah, I know he's an asshole, and I know he's not going to do signings much.
Okay.
Oh, and apparently Ronnie's going to be there at Warped Tour this year. Like, Ronnie by himself. But he's not featured in it. He's going to, like, a select few dates. Some artists do that. They're like, oh, we're going to be in this town for a different tour. We'll show up. We'll perform a couple songs with a couple of other artists. Plus, he heard Andy was going to be there by himself. So they're like, why not we do Asshole? That rap song. Believe it or not, Ronnie's really good at rapping.
Oh, yeah.
I can't spot.
And Andy, for the chorus, oh my god.
They're
I remember when I first heard that song, I was like, this is very interesting, but I'm impressed.
Yeah, I first heard it too, and I'm like, this can't be... So I look it up, and I'm like, this is Ronnie! And then I heard that familiar voice for the chorus, and I'm like, no!
With Tank on G?
I was just like, I can't believe it. It's pretty fucking cool.
Oh,
Yeah, they're watching the doors for me.
Stop yawning, child.
shut up. You cannot tell me what to do.
You sure?
No, they're all on the ground
sure?
because they know the fog.
I'm pretty sure.
How come I can't tell you what to do?
Because I'm my own human being, and because I'm technically related to you guys since I am adopted. So that technically makes me your fucking auntie.
I will still tell you what to do. Nah.
No. Believe it or not, Sam doesn't like me talking to you at all.
What? Why? Is she afraid I'm gonna
because she
steal
feels like-
you?
It's because she feels like you're trying to take me away from her.
I'm not gonna take her away from you. You guys are like sisters.
Exactly. Like, oh, I'm like, you're my sister. It doesn't fucking matter anyway. She's our niece. She's like, yeah, but it's like, she tries to be like so good with me. I'm like, and?
Oh, hello.
Who is it?
Some random person in the chat. They said hi.
In the building, a
Finally,
Jeep.
someone speaks from the other grave.
Well, I mean, my audience count will go up from like 11 down to nobody again. Like, it's just crazy.
That's how mine is. I remember when I had YouNow a few years back, I'd have hundreds of people watching. And then
And now,
go
like-
to, and then it'd jump back up to 100 or like something, and I'm like, oh my god.
It was the same way on Periscope. Like, it would go up to 50 or 60 and then jump back down to 0.
It's weird.
But I'd always end up with like thousands of likes, and I'm just like, how?
And like view count too. It's like your view count was like 500 something, and you're like, how? What?
Plus, not only that, I had to get rid of it off of my phone because it kept saving my live streams, and a lot of them were as long as this one, like hours.
Mm.
And I'm just like,
I have
What does
no
that
idea
say?
what that person said. Look at the piece of candy I made.
Do what?
I wish I had 3Ds. Or enough stuff to make 3Ds.
I
Most I
barely have enough beads to make 3D since I bought that new case.
It's cheats.
I mean, I have plenty of beads. Trust me, Sam gave me all of her pony beads. I just don't have any elastic.
Same.
And I have it-
Really want
I have an X base that I want to make into a 3D. I just don't have the string for it.
I hate when that happens
This
so
is
much.
Yeah, if my mom didn't keep the little stuffed animals for the 3D, I'd have a little panda 3D. Not only that, you know my Rasta Potley cuff? The really, really
Yeah.
big one? It broke.
Mhm.
It
When?
fucking broke.
When?
Not too long ago, but it broke right in the middle, but since I tied it off right where it broke, it's still in one piece, but there's a huge hole in it, so I have to get more elastic to fix it real quick.
Ooh,
So that one's still
Oof.
broken.
I would cry. I would cry.
I was gonna put it on one day for school, even though it's a giant ass pot leaf, and I noticed that my fingers went right through the wrong spot. I'm like, no! So I took it off, posted it on Snapchat, and was like, my favorite cuff just broke.
I hate
And
that
I
shit.
literally was so upset about that because I wanted to wear it that day.
Mhm.
I'm surprised my PO potleaf keychain hasn't broken yet.
Surprisingly, a lot of the smaller, like, cuffs and stuff.
No,
don't
it's-
break that big
It's
one.
this big.
Oh,
it's a
is
decent
it
sized
a double
piece.
X?
No, it's a PO.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
There were a couple of really, really loose spots that I just quickly put back together with hemp twine, which is probably why it's still not broken. Like, hold on. I'm gonna
This
grab
is
it.
about to break, and it's gonna make me sad.
Oh, I know the feeling.
No,
Especially when it's like
because
one of your favorite
fur,
pieces.
and it's the very top corner bead.
Oh no. Yeah, it's this one. Alright.
It's frozen. It's frozen.
Ah.
Stop freezing.
It's probably my internet, but it's this one.
Oh.
Yeah, it started to come loose here and here, and now it's starting to come loose in the middle, so I gotta get like more hemp twine for it.
The complete and utter sadness of when candy starts to fall apart.
Well, not only that, it took me 2 weeks to figure out how to make this, because I was commissioned to make one for a bong to be put on the... Yeah, but that one I made in like actual colors of the pot leaf. Like I had a dank looking green, like a gross colored green, so I made that into the pot leaf and it looked pretty damn cool. Then I made a purple one for another friend, and then I made just one for myself. So yeah, it's still there. Where's Gert? Where the hell is Gert?
I don't want to go to this thing by myself.
What thing?
There's a... I don't remember if I told you about that, if I'm into BDSM.
Oh yeah, you did.
Okay,
You did,
yeah.
remember?
I found a website that tells me like a bunch of events that goes around for kinks and stuff that like teach you like new skills and stuff, or like there's even dungeons. And this one's gonna be at a park. And it's just a month where they're gonna have food and stuff and have like some cool stuff. It's free.
Well, I did want to go to the Renaissance Fair, but I didn't have money.
Yeah, same. Sam tried getting me to go, but the tickets were pretty expensive.
She apparently found a way, or some really cheap ones.
It's because of Nick's mom. She told me it was because of Nick's mom. That's what she told me.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is
The Renaissance
free,
Fair?
and I already feel bad because I was gonna go to the Renaissance Fair, even though I didn't have money.
That
But the
fucker shut
thing
up his
was,
boom.
I started freaking out because there's a block party going. There was supposed to be a block party going on, but I read the month wrong, and the ticket was $50. So I thought it was already the day of. I convinced my dad to buy me a ticket. I was freaking out. One of my favorite new artists was coming. His first time touring. So I was freaking out. He posted it on his Snapchat, like, "Hey, Albuquerque, we can't wait to see you when we go." And I was like, "Oh my god, that's fucking tonight. I'm gonna miss it. I have to go. I have to go." I didn't know he was on the lineup because they didn't post the full thing. So I told my dad, I was like, "I have to go. It's one of my new favorite artists. I have to see it. It's gonna be such a great show." And my dad was like, "Well, how bad do you want the ticket?" I was like, "I will do anything for that ticket. I will do anything." He's like, "I want you to clean your room, the bathroom, and all the dishes in the sink, and I'll buy you the ticket for tonight." I was like, "Okay, cool. I got it all done," and it started early. It started at 6, and by the way, I woke up at 2 in the afternoon. So I had 4 hours. 4 hours to get ready, 4 hours to clean.
And it wasn't that night.
My dad didn't get home till 4:30, 5:30. I'm there freaking out. I'm like, I have to get this ticket. I have to get this ticket. If I do not get this ticket, like, oh my god, I'm gonna miss out. I get to the venue and I call my friend who's a photographer for the venue. I'm like, "Oh my god, hey, where are you? I'm here, like, what's up?" I was like, "You're going to this event, right?" He's like, "Yeah, why?" I'm like, "I'm here, like, where are you?" He's like, "What do you mean, where am I? I'm at home." I'm like, "What, why?" He's like, "Wait, where are you?" I was like, I'm in the parking lot across from El Rey right now. I have my ticket. I got my ticket last minute. I'm here. Like, where are you? It should be starting soon. He's like, "That's not till May."
Do you still have the ticket? That's the question.
I still have the ticket. And I told my
Good.
dad. I told my dad later. He's like, hey, did you get into the venue all right? Is everything going good? I'm like, funny thing. Your daughter's an idiot, one. Your daughter's a fucking dumbass. And two, the show's not tonight. What do you mean the show's not tonight?
It's not tonight.
We read the date wrong, and it doesn't start till May 26th. What? He's like, so you basically have a free $50 ticket to go to this event beforehand. I'm like, I'm so sorry. He's like, you know what? I'm not even mad. It's okay. You saw your artist post, and you thought it just happened to be today, right? I'm like, yes. I freaked out, and the lineup was just announced. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, that's when I saw, there was an announcement not too long ago in February that Falling in Reverse and Crown the Empire were doing a little tour with a couple of other artists. I can't remember what it's called, but I think it was the In Space tour.
I think you're right.
Because it was Falling in Reverse and Crown the Empire and a few other artists.
I think I think it was In Space.
I tell Julian, we need to go to this one because it's Falling in Crown. He's like, okay, when is it? So I tell him the date. I double checked to make sure the date was correct because I had saved the Instagram post. He goes to buy the tickets and they were $50 a piece. So he would have had to pay $100 for the both of us to go. Then I see another announcement that Baby Metal and Korn were going to go on a little tour. Those tickets were $80 a piece. And we were like, we're going to Warped Tour and then we're going to Avenged Sevenfold. Fuck that. We'll go to Baby Metal some other time.
And Baby Metal's new, so it makes sense why they cost a lot of money and they're from Japan.
Not only that, they're from Japan, and they are also kind of divas, so they expect more to be paid for the tickets.
Exactly,
Plus,
and they're so young. So
they're very young.
like, oh yeah, we could charge people however much you want, because they're in the US.
Yeah, they're very young. But when we saw the Warped Tour announcement, it was 1 week after the Baby Metal Korn concert. And we're just like, we're going to Warped Tour. More artists. 1. 2, we'll have a lot of time to go see who we want. Not only that, we heard rumors at the time that Guar was going to be there. Then we watched the live stream for the announcement. Guar showed up and both of us screamed. His grandma walked in, like, what happened? And we're like, Guar's going to Warped Tour! And we saw Carnifex and we both died again.
Oh, yeah.
Then he's like,
makes it so much more worth it.
he saw Bowling for Soup. He's like, who's Bowling for Soup? I look at him like, Punk Rock 101, 1985? The Phineas and Ferb theme song? He's like, they wrote the Phineas and Ferb? I'm like, they wrote Phineas and Ferb. He genuinely did not know Bowling for Soup. So I'm like, okay, after this, after we see the entire lineup, we are going to watch Punk Rock 101. So I show him Punk Rock 101, and he's like, yeah, they're not my cup of tea, but we'll go see them. I'm like, yes!
That moment is victory.
I was like, victory! And he's like, just because of that, we're watching Invader Zim now. I'm like, yay. Then we saw on Facebook the announcement for the Avenged Sevenfold tour.
Ooh.
We're getting the cheap tickets on the lawn. And his mom's coming with us, because she likes Avenged Sevenfold too.
I remember the first time I saw Avenged. So amazing.
I've never seen Avenged live, but the first song I heard of them was Beast and the Harlot because it was on Guitar Hero 2.
Their live performance. It was my very first Mayhem, and I remember they were closing off. Oh my.
Fucking lag.
I was gonna say...
Phenomenal performance.
I missed a couple of bands last year for Warped Tour because it was Ghost Town,
Mm.
and I was over at Sleeping with Sirens.
Mm.
Oh, actually, no, I was over at We the Kings. And We the Kings is like my shit. So it was
They were
like,
my first Warped Tour. Oh, so good.
oh my god,
Okay.
their performances last year included a new song that barely released not too long ago, called Sad Song. It was so beautiful. Then they played Check Yes Juliet.
I remember them.
My day was
I remember
my day was
they
made.
were, me, Sam, and everyone that went were sitting inside the monster truck, drinking monsters while they were performing.
I was inside the monster booth for Crown the Empire, and I think it was Wage War.
Mm.
Yeah. Wage War got in trouble with security as well.
I remember Mayhem. It was my very first Mayhem. And I remember I don't know how me and Sam got separated. Me and her were so close-knit, but thank God I had Janet. Both of us were crowd surfing. And we get put in front of this band. We didn't even know who the band was, but holy shit, the lead singer was so good. I remember the name of the band. I think it was called Texas Massacre. And he reached down in the middle of singing, went like
I
that,
remember you telling me this story, and then security stopped you.
I hate that security. I hated security that day.
No, I
The
remember.
guy just making fun of me.
I remember at Chelsea, they were just about to close the Wall of Death. Like, people were starting to run into each other, and there was this young ass girl in the middle, and I just run up to her and start pulling her back. She's like, "Why? We can get to the front." I'm like, "They're doing the Wall of Death. Back up." So I get her away just in time, and everybody. And she's like, "Oh my god, you just saved my life." I'm like, "Yeah, you would have died." She's like, "Why didn't you do it?" I'm like, "Because I would have died too."
Yep.
But yeah, no, Wage War, literally the lead singer was crowd surfing on an inflatable alligator. Security yelled at him to get back on stage. It was hilarious.
We the Kings did something similar to that where they brought a lifeboat and he started crowd surfing in that. It was so hilarious. He's just like, "You guys, I brought something for you all," and just throws out an inflatable lifeboat and gets in, and there's just like crowd surfing just singing in the boat.
That's what the lead singer of Wage War was doing, but on a little inflatable alligator. But he didn't make it too far without being, like, turned on his back a few times. And security was like, "Get back on stage!" Not only that, there was a 6-year-old girl standing in front of me in the monster booth, having troubles opening her monster and seeing Crown. So I asked the workers if it was okay if she stood on the chair. They're like, "Oh yeah, that's fine." So I go back to her. I asked to see her monster real quick. Had one of my friends hold it, put her on the seat, like standing up on the seat, hold onto the rails. I opened her monster and handed it to her. I'm like, "One, you're the coolest little girl I've ever seen here." Because she was 6. Her dad took her to Warped Tour at 6. And then I looked at her dad and was like, "Best parent ever." He's like, "I'm gonna raise my child, right?" And I'm like, "Best parent ever." And then she told me, because of my haircut and piercings, that I was the coolest person there. Especially for me being that sweet. I just left my hair down and it's kind of looking okay.
No, it's because my hair gets greasy so fast, even though it doesn't feel like it, but it looks so greasy, so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna take a shower in the morning.
I took a shower not too long ago, and because my hair was like thrown into a bun like right after, it's still kind of wet and frizzy. I miss my fleur necklace I had like this. It was so pretty. I think my ex-best friend still has the necklace because my mom hated it, even though it stood for something really, really cool. And I had a matching one that said "Blood on the Dance Floor." I finally grew somewhat out of my scene phase and deleted all of their music off of my phone.
It's weird when that happens.
I said so because I still wear candy. I looked at my boy. No, I looked at Julian and was like, "You should be proud of me." Just like this. He's like, "Why?" I'm like, "I deleted most of my scene music, including Millionaires and Broken Side." He's like, "You what?" I'm like, "I grew out of my scene phase, kind of. I did keep 2. Boss Bitch and I Refuse to Sink. Because those 2 are just cool." And he's just like, "Oh my god. My little scene queen's growing up." I can't believe I misplaced my damn chapstick. Oh well. This was a get ready with me, and then I started talking to you. Not only that, I finished. And I feel very weird because I'm not wearing any black eyeshadow.
It kind of looks like it.
It's a really dark brown.
It looks gray.
The brown eyeshadow I am wearing is called Pixie. It's from this like little indie brand, and it's like a really dark olive brown with gold glitter in it. Okay. And some of it will look great because I took a white color and put it everywhere else. Plus, I got tired of doing my like gothic cut creases with random colors. Even though I got so many compliments on them, I was just like, I'm gonna mix it up and wear neutrals today. I don't ever wear neutrals.
I don't think I've worn eyeshadow. I think I tried once my freshman year. Did not work.
When you do ever come over, I'll show you how to apply eyeshadows and have it look decent. Because mine never look amazing or perfect, but they always look decent, and a lot of people actually like them that way.
That's good though.
I mean, I watch a lot of glam and gore, so I learned from like some of the best. And Jeffree Star.
Oh yeah, of course.
I mean, my prom makeup was inspired by one of his neutral looks, plus gold glitter.
I wonder when Sam's getting married. That could be interesting.
I don't know. But I was told for my wedding that my dad will not purchase a white dress for me. He does not see me wearing white on my wedding.
I will not. I refuse to wear white if I get married.
No, my dad looked at me and was like, I just don't see you wearing white on your wedding. I'm like, I'm okay with that. I mean, my boyfriend's mom wants me to wear white, but I told her my dad just doesn't see me in white. She's like, I'll buy your dress. I'm like, I don't even see me in white.
For me, I know I don't look good in white. 1, white is not flattering on me. 2, I'm short. No, not gonna work. And of course, 3, our personalities and how we are do not match white. Just no, it's not gonna work.
I mean, the dress I do kind of want to base my wedding dress off of is my American Horror Story dress. You've seen that one, right?
Mm-hmm.
But just longer.
That would actually work really well and suit you very well. One of my friends, like, she has it planned out. She's like, I don't care who you're marrying. I know exactly what I'm planning your wedding. I know exactly what it's gonna look like. I have it on my head. You're not having the white dress at all. Like that. I'm like, damn.
I actually kind of had an idea. If I was made to wear white, I was gonna take like a black distressed denim vest covered in band patches and wear that with my dress. And make it more my personality, and have Julian wear the same vest too. With his tux. That'd be kind of cute if I was to wear white. But then I'm like... Then I told him, but my dad doesn't see me in white. And
Shit, I'm showing up in jeans and a t-shirt.
I really don't care. Actually, could you at least put on slacks and a t-shirt? As long as they're black and they look nice.
I'm wearing them right now.
Okay. Dress shoes. Will you at least wear dress shoes?
Right there.
No, those aren't dress shoes. They don't. You. Fuck you.
Everyone's getting engaged.
We need to find you a guy now.
I kind of have them, which is why Sam is not very happy
You're
with
gonna
me
look
at the
for
moment.
her if your own dad. That's fucked up.
I can't help you. All of my friends are not that old. Or not old enough for you.
I know what you want.
Most of the girls he knows are complete bitches. Trust me. And they're not even that much older than me. But I can help hook up a girl faster than you. I'm sorry. You have that one girl at Giant who eyes you down every time.
Have you seen how ugly that one is, and the one there at Walgreens too? Have you seen that?
Not my problem.
I mean, it's cute. Hook your daddy up.
What about the girl you're talking to?
She just got arrested.
The girl you're talking to online.
She just got arrested.
For what? Sorry. Again, I can hook up Ari because we're closer in age.
When you sadness kicks in.
I mean, most of my friends on Facebook are boys. Does my boyfriend really care?
I kind of have someone kind of, really not, like, official. This Sam yells at me all the time, and she wants to intervene, which I will not let her do because she's a bitch.
I know. She's been really bitchy lately. It's honestly pissing me off, but between me and her, everything's a competition now.
That's how she sees it a lot.
Well, it started when I said, oh, I'm engaged to Julian. And she's like, oh, you guys shouldn't be thinking about that. You haven't been together that long. And I'm just like, really? Honestly, it doesn't matter how long we've been together, as long as we both know we love each other, and it's coming up on 1 year. Then she told me, oh, you have to be together for at least 5 years before you can get engaged. I'm like,
This is coming from the one that keeps the same guy and hasn't had any other boyfriends.
I've at least had other boyfriends and multiple girlfriends before I settled down.
Exactly. I think with Sam, with her, and how relationships work in her eyes, her and Nick weren't together for a full 5 years. They broke up twice. One of them was because he decided to leave back to Chicago. And he still wasn't fully over one of his ex-girlfriends. The reason why they say they've been together 5 years is because they don't want to count those
Two breakups. Yeah.
So
But
with
no.
her, and of course, it's Sam.
The way I see relationships is I'm dating my best friend. I'm in love with my best friend. Yes, we're together, but you'll always be my best friend first, and we're allowed to be 100% real with each other.
Exactly.
That's how I've been with all of my relationships. And me and Julian are the second longest one I've had. My longest one was with my best friend Sierra. We only broke up because our moms made us, and we were together for 5 years.
Yeah. For me, you don't have to know each other for 5 years.
Well,
They
we
didn't
knew
know
each
other before.
we knew each other and were best friends for 4 of those years and only dated for 1 year. But I counted as 5 years because we didn't know we loved each other.
Exactly. So, Sam can't really say anything on that part. Because I
Exactly.
remember how she met Nick. I remember the first day she met Nick and she was still with Mikkel. She was not happy with Mikkel. She should have gone out of that relationship sooner. I think that's what she should have done. But of course, with her saying they've been together 5 years with 2 breakups that she does not count, she, in her head, it's like, you have to have been together. No, you can know someone for so long and date at least for like 8 months, 1 year, and be completely fine being engaged. I think that's
Exactly.
okay. Now, I see a problem if someone has just met, they've known each other for a year, but they get engaged after 2 months after that year. That's a little bit of a problem. Like, they just met, they've only known each other for a year. That's a different story.
I mean, it's kind of the same way with me and Julian, because technically we got together the day of your graduation party. But we knew each other a couple weeks before then. And he didn't...
Oh, I thought you guys knew each other longer.
No, we met like a few weeks before then, maybe a month before then. And
Okay.
we started talking a lot. Then we got together at your party, but he didn't ask me to marry him until closer to our 1 year anniversary.
Okay, that makes sense.
So that's how it kind of worked with me and Julian, which is why Sam got upset, because we didn't know each other that long.
Sam has nothing to say about it.
And I looked at him and was like, 1, I love him. 2, I'm older than you and I can do whatever the fuck I want.
Sun's out.
Oh, it is? Oh, now I see the light. 3, he was my best friend first. So, like, before we even got together, he was my best friend. And
Yeah,
I was like, first off, the ring he got me first was just a little promise ring. Then I showed her the second ring, and it was a full engagement ring. And then she's like, oh, well, I was technically engaged to Nick first. I'm like,
another thing
Just-
she's a little salty about is because the same time Nick proposed to her, Julian was planning to propose to you as well. That's another reason she's a bit salty.
mm-hmm. She's also trying to
Versus
say
me.
that her ring is prettier than mine because it's silver with rubies, or the fact that he acted down on one knee, and I'm like, Julian didn't, because it was in front of my uncle and my grandparents and my father. He was being respectful to
Didn't
them.
Julian ask beforehand too?
He did. He asked beforehand. When he gave me the Harley Quinn ring, he asked beforehand, will you marry me? And he said, I know this isn't a really nice ring. I will get you a better one as soon as I can. I'm like, I'm happy with the Harley Quinn ring because it's fucking Harley Quinn. And I saw that he was wearing the Joker ring, and I'm like, plus our rings match. Then he got me that really, really nice one that technically also matches his Joker ring because it's purple for Christmas, and asked again, will you marry me? And I just literally almost cried. I was in my onesie that Sam had bought me for Christmas when he asked. I looked like a total scrub. And I was also planning on leaving for California that week to go get the rest of my stuff.
Ooh,
Yeah.
oh, that's another big deal too.
Mhm.
I think another thing with Sam too is that I think there's a lot of difference between you and Nick, well, her and Nick, and you and Julian. There's obviously a difference. I think I know Sam is I'm not going to say this in a mean way, but she is kind of controlling. She is.
No, trust me, she is.
She is. And I think that's another reason Nick feels so secluded, because I know she got upset on Halloween. Nick didn't want to go trick-or-treating. Me, James, and Lawrence didn't really care. And Sam just got so upset, started crying, and we're like, you know what, it's just, some of us go out of it, and she's like, I just, like, want to have fun. We're like, well, we can, like, we could take you to a different neighborhood if you want, because, like, whatever. And she just got so upset. Another thing is she's very controlling of what Nick does, too, so Nick kind of feels,
like a child.
He's not around her. Unless he's not around her, if he's not with her, then he's like, yeah, I like this, oh my god. Like,
oh, trust me. There were a couple of times where Nick and I were talking, like, while she was in another room or something, and he was just really open and really cool, and then as soon as Sam walked in, he shut up, and I'm just like, dude, are you okay? He's like, it's Sam, and I'm like, oh.
Yeah, and
I'll go back into my room then.
Like, even with me and the guy I like, and who is also my best friend, which is another reason why Sam is mad at me as well for not having a boyfriend. I am very, very different. I am very, very different than other people who are. I'm straightforward, but not with people I like. Because I get scared. I'm shy.
Trust me.
I'm very shy and I'm shy. But of course, I've known this guy for 6 years, going on 6 years. He was my very first friend out of Crystal, and I remember, I really, really like him, and I remember Sam just being like, well, it kind of sucks that you guys aren't even doing anything about it. You guys are kind of stupid. I'm like, it's not stupid. I can take as much time as I want. It's not like you and Nick rushing into a relationship after you left Mitchell.
Exactly.
She jumped right onto the bandwagon after she dumped him. I can't do that. I can't.
Oh, trust me, I'm the same way. Like, one of my other really close best friends, I actually dated for a couple of months. I just didn't bother touching it.
Get it set up for movies.
Okay. But yeah, one of my best friends that I had started dating.
Because I'm going to sit out there, drink my cup of coffee, and have a cigarette. No, close this up. It should be...
As I figure out how to do this.
Okay. Go to home.
I don't like doing this.
Close that now.
But yeah, I had started dating one of my best friends.
I'll do the rest here in a minute.
And we had dated for a week at once. And then he broke up with me because he's like, I feel weird dating my best friend. I'm like, well, we've only been together for a week. How can you tell? He's like, can we not rush things? So I'm like, yeah, we can still be friends. So we started talking more and more, and then we got back into a relationship, and it lasted a lot longer, but he quit talking to me after a while, and he's like, I'm sorry, I'm moving really soon to another state. I still like you. I'm like, okay, if you're moving, we can still be friends. We'll still talk. Trust me. All you gotta do is hit me up on Facebook. He's like, okay. And I was like, not only that, I'm moving to a different state too. We'll still be best friends. Like, he was my first friend over at Grossmont. Because my history teacher sophomore year pushed us together because I was wearing this shirt, actually. And he was wearing friend merch. And she's like, Cheyenne, Casey, you two work together. I look over at him and I'm like, and then back over at the teacher, I'm like, why? She's like, because you two are alternative and I know you two will click. I'm just like, okay. So, what's the project? We had to learn more about each other. Then we started hanging out more and more, and one thing led to another. We're still best friends. We still talk. So, yeah. She doesn't get that you can be best friends even after the relationship is over.
Exactly. For me, I understand that. Like, I've known the guy I'm in love with, and I know I'm in love with him because I have not lost my feelings. And me and him still talk. And I still hang out with him and whatnot. And we haven't dated. I've known him for 6 years, and family's trying to push me to ask him out, and I won't.
Just,
And I think for me, it's because I'm a very emotional person.
I was
And
gonna
I'm
say,
very chatty.
it might be best to take things slow because of your anxiety and problems like that. Because trust me, I was recently re-diagnosed with social anxiety and severe depression. And Julian knows that. The poor dude had to deal with me after a panic attack at the mall. By the way, what Sam actually did for me after that panic attack was actually really helpful. Giving me that teddy bear.
Oh, yeah.
I think it was a little white Crunch Bar teddy bear. Somewhere up here. Yeah, and now whenever she wins, like, random or weird stuffed animals in a claw machine, she gives them to me. Like,
It looks like a
she
cow.
called... It is a cow. She
It's
called
a
this
big
the
cow.
trippy... She called this the cow. I want to do something with him, like, candy-wise, but I don't know yet.
For me, I kind of see him as a little small backpack to, like, hold your wallet and, like, a phone.
That would be kind of cute.
And then, like,
I
make a little
tried
candy
doing
collar
that.
for him.
I was probably gonna do, like, a little candy bikini for him,
Ooh.
along with some necklaces and bracelets. That'd be really cute.
I know some people
Seeing
use,
how-
like, stuffed animals as holders, too.
Yeah, I was probably gonna, like, cut into and then place a zipper, but leave a lot of the stuffing in there. And put, like, a little pouch in there so I can still find things. Because last time I tried making a candy backpack out of a stuffed animal, I did it wrong. Throw the stuffed animal away. But the stuffed animal was, like, this big and it was a cat. I mean, it was, like, huge. So, I may do that to this bag or stuffed animal. And then Julian, because he knows I love Stitch, went out and bought me a stuffed Stitch. He wrote a letter, bought a Mountain Dew, and a box of Nerds as well, and placed them on the bed with Stitch. I got home one day after a shitty day of school and saw that, and I just was like, babe. Before I did anything with the food, I read the letter and I just started crying tears of joy, like, I love you so much. Not only that, Stitch had his cologne on it. Like, he purposely sprayed his cologne all over Stitch.
Oh.
I love when they do that. Like, get their scent on everything.
And it's funny because you can actually recognize the person you love scent.
Because Julian and my dad wear very similar colognes, but I can tell theirs apart so well. Julian wears Axe. Him, it doesn't matter the scent, but his favorite, I know, is Anarchy. Because it goes with the Anarchy I have. Because I wore it once, and he was like, wait, are you wearing Anarchy? I'm like, yeah, this was the girls' version of Anarchy. And I'm like, and I always know you wear Anarchy unless you have your fancier one. He's like, true. And then my dad wears Old Spice, which is pretty similar. I think he wears Swagger. My dad wears Swagger, and my boyfriend wears Anarchy, and I can tell those two apart. But to most people, they're like, so close. Plus, he knows whenever I'm wearing, like, one of my other perfumes, too. Especially my coconut vanilla from Bath & Body Works. I think that one's my favorite album that I have. Yeah.
I'm bored. I have nothing to do.
Same, and I fall asleep because I'm not gonna wake up at 1. I would make more jewelry, but this is the last piece of elastic I had. You know the struggle. You know the struggle. It sucks. You run out of beads?
Or the elastic.
For me, it's
Or
always the
specific
elastic.
color of pony.
Oh my god, for me, it's either black, white, or blue.
I think for me it's black or clear or white.
I've never really had clear.
I like using clear for certain things, and that's like if I like have like a certain color string and I want to string it through that way, the lights you can see it go through, or if they're neon. Okay.
Well, for me, when Sam actually gave me a baggie of clear, I was like, I'm gonna make a Game Boy. Because I made one once with clear beads for the screen before it broke. And it looked really cool. Then I made them again with white for the screen, and I thought that was pretty cool because it looked like the Game Boy was turned on. But I liked the clear better. I went to go make another Game Boy and I made it wrong, and it ended up being too wide than what the pattern called for, and I'm just like, son of a bitch.
I hate that. When you think you're following it so close and you're like,
well, I've made that so many times that I thought I could wing it and be fine. Nope. I also forgot that I had a piece of jewelry, a necklace, that had a rainbow Game Boy on it. And I could have followed that. But did I? No. No.
I hate when you think you've become so familiar with candy and you're like, I know this pattern, I can do it in my sleep.
Exactly. I thought that for the fucking Game Boy. I'm just like, oh my god, I fucked it up, so... I took it apart and I was like... I fucked it up so bad and I had to take it apart. I think the second hardest cuff I did was a half black, half red cuff with diamonds in it. I kept getting it wrong. I kept fucking getting it wrong.
The sadness. I hate it.
I even thought I could do a star cuff. Like, I've done a heart cuff, I've done a Pikachu, I've done a Hello Kitty. I think I can do a star. Nope. I showed my ex-best friend how to just simply do a cuff. 3 minutes later, she has a star. A fucking star cuff. And I'm like, son of a bitch. So I end up making a flame cuff for her to go with the star cuff. And she's like, I couldn't figure out the flames. I'm like, you figured out a damn star.
I hate when that happens when you accidentally do something. When you meant to do something else and you're like, oh, I can do a different pattern than when you're like, no.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I think I am better at just making peyotes, because those are really easy. Because the pot leaf actually was a pattern for a mask. And I figured out how to do this. And I've done it like 3 or 4 times already. So I'm pretty sure I can do this one again.
Your hair, that one specifically matches with it.
Oh, it kind of does. Except for my hair's darker. Yeah, I have so much shit on this lanyard now. The one thing I am missing is my large Gur charm. It broke off the keychain.
Okay.
I think the jump ring just slipped through the seam of the chain, so I can put it back on there.
Okay.
Once I find it again. I mean, I made, like, earrings and stuff with jump rings, so... Because of this jewelry, my mom started making me make fancy jewelry, like metal and glass bead kind of things.
Nice. Well, I guess it'd be kind of an easy transition.
I mean, it was pretty easy, except for I hate working with wire. I'd rather work with elastic. Because certain wires, especially the ones that don't bend and hold their shape, are pretty sharp, and you have to use crimp rings to get them to hold their shape. And there is one necklace that I would like to remake because I made it so janky and it looks awful. at the clasp, but everywhere else it looks beautiful, but right at the clasp, it looks so janky. About 50 crimp rings to get it to stay.
50.
Yeah. I said I think, I don't know. Like, I started with multiple pieces of wire. I probably should have just used most of the whole spool of wire. And just kind of like slid on the crimp ring at one end of the loop and just wire cutted the other end in 2 crimp rings.
Mm-hmm.
But no, I had to do it the janky way.
Yes. I don't have time for that. No.
I mean, that necklace was so easy to make, except for I made it all janky. If I were to remake it, I'd probably do the one continuous piece and just cut the one end and do it that way and just use 2 crimp rings.
Oh.
But I don't have anything to make it or redo it with. Like, no wire, no crimp rings, no jump rings, no clasps. Wait, I think I did sell one really fancy necklace for $20. And it was like this really... It was this really long beaded, like, glass bead necklace. And it was like pink and blue and silver. Because the charm I used on it was a blue gem with a flower wire cage. And it looked really pretty.
That's actually not bad.
If I had access to my old Instagram, I'd show you, but that old account got deleted along with all of those fucking pictures. I didn't even put it on my Twitter.
You saved on your cloud?
I looked on my cloud, but I had made that Instagram before I made the email that my current Instagram is saved on. So... yeah, I looked. A few pictures were still on my Twitter, but then Twitter deleted all of my pictures. Yeah. I go to look for my pictures and my vines that I made. Nope, nothing. Yeah. Thank God I moved some of those old ass pictures from Twitter to Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, did you see the one where I had the really short curly hair and the flower in my hair?
I don't think I did.
I was 13 and I just got a curling iron. And it was curly, so I decided to curl my hair. I am not updating my software again. Makeup, hair stuff, makeup, where is it? Here it is. Baby Ziggy. Sorry if it hasn't frozen.
Oh wow, your hair's short.
I had an A-line, and that was grown out too. I think the shortest my hair's been is Pixie. You know how Sam has that really short pixie style cut?
Mm-hmm.
Mine was shorter.
Yeah, it's because Sam told me she wanted it like Amber Rose.
Yeah. Like, not too short, but also not really, really long.
Honestly, it almost makes her look more like a boy.
Well, pixies, no matter what you do, you will always kind of look like a boy because they are just that short.
Well, it depends on the face of the girl, too.
True. Like, for me, instead of dealing with the bedhead and getting it to look right, I just spiked up the back. So I looked like an anime boy. I did flat iron my bangs so they sit beautifully, and always wore like a really thick headband. Or sometimes a flower crown and put what I could in pigtails. Like, they were this big. I had little boo pigtails. But not just any flower crown. A pony bee flower crown. Yeah.
And you look like, when you know you're so deep into the candy kid life.
No, on each pigtail, matching little flowers. That's when you know you're that deep. And I had necklaces upon bracelets. That's how you knew I was a candy kid for a long ass time.
Yes, that's on point.
Hey, at a Trisco, I was called the Scene Queen.
At a Trisco?
At a Trisco. I actually went for a semester because my dad said I had to go back to school. And then staff caused a panic attack and I was like, fuck that. Yeah, my dad still wants to sue them. Yeah. He could tell because...
You've seen my natural hair color, have you?
No.
From there to there. That's my natural hair color.
I mean, you can obviously tell my natural hair color right there.
And it doesn't look like you go way too down into the roots either, because you have like a good few centimeters, almost an inch.
I have almost an inch in rootage right now, but this is how you can tell, and right along the part was accidentally bleached and dyed in the process. So, I've had a lot of people ask me, oh, is your natural hair color black? Because of my eyebrows. Just like, no. I'm blonde. Trust me.
I look like a blonde child. If I were to show you my old baby pictures, you would be like, how did you go from blonde to having dark brown black hair?
Oh, no. I was a ginger. I had that ginger, orange, red hair as a child. And then because I spent most of my time outside as a child, I turned blonde. I'm still technically a ginger at heart.
For life.
No, that means I have no soul. Here are all my souls. They're freckles. I stole them from other people.
They're the freckles.
I stole them.
I just came up with a line or quote for ginger. Every person you touch, you steal their soul. But what about those preppy kids over there? No, you must never touch them.
What?
They're not preppy kids, they are swag fags.
Seriously, we are gay.
I remember I used to go to the mall and I'd be like, swaggets, and people would look at them like, exactly, you know who you are, you know what you are. But you can't hide that. You just proved yourself that you are that.
No, Julian and I got stared at weirdly because I had purple hair, Julian was wearing his bar shirt, and I was wearing my very, very intense Bring Me the Horizon shirt. And I muttered under my breath to Julian, hey babe, look at those swag fags. One of them turned around and said, what did you say? I'm like, oh, nothing. Mind your own business. He started dying. Yeah. Then every time we saw them again, we just muttered, swag fag. Swag fags. It was both of us this time.
Why would we be doing that? Why would we? I feel like if me and you were to go to the mall by ourselves, we'd just walk around looking for them on purpose. Just
probably. We'd probably walk into the swag faggiest looking store you can find. And just do that.
Just wait. Just prowl, just sit there, we'd have a pretzel, and then we'd be drinking a drink, and just swag fag, and then we'd slowly get up and walk away.
Exactly. We'd probably do that.
Yeah, there's probably no doubt about it. Those are old signs of fucking.
Hey, with your number.
Then there's my dad who would act gay. Oh, my nose is running.
Look how pretty my friend's hair is. She did it Neapolitan.
Oh, that's so pretty. I would love to do, like, I'd love to do the half dye, but because of my side shave, it looked funny.
I already
When
know
I
I
would-
can't pull off multiple colors unless I fucking mix them together.
Well, I told Julian I'd love to do it like half red, half blue or something, at least once, Harley Quinn style. But I'd have to put like the brighter color on top of the darker color. And just like part it the way I usually do. Oh, they still don't have a good version of Boss Baby? I'm sad now. Have you seen Boss Baby?
It looks good though.
It's hilarious. Like, it's on this movie website my dad goes on all the time, but it's not a good quality. Oh, God. I mean, it's fucking hilarious. Like, I stopped watching to watch it. Oh my god, they have the classic Scooby-Doo movies on here. Oh, I got the notification on YouTube that I was live. And I saw the video. Huh?
You got the notification from YouTube saying what?
That I was live.
Oh.
Yeah, like, hold on. I'm live on YouNow. Click link in the description, and the thumbnail is a picture of me and you. Not lying.
My life. I fucking Watch me do a get ready with me because I'm gonna take a shower.
Yeah, the last part it's playing is when you were spinning around your epic. Literally. Literally.
How wonderful. What perfect timing is that?
You know Inception right there.
Oh my god, videoception.
But that was like...
Listen to what my friend posted. Do you ever wonder what your dog would sound like if it could talk? Imagine baby talking. If Sam were to yell at her, she'd be like, bitch, fuck you.
It was playing the fact that I was showing the camera my phone.
The lag is real.
I'm dead. Yeah, it's like not too far behind. Hold on, let's see the live chat. Nobody. It is empty. What? Oh my god, I remember her. She's fucking hilarious. Like the Gabby show.
Fucking Liza Koshy and her together are fucking hilarious.
I know. Oh my god, YouTube's now catching up. It's catching up. It's like...
Oh my god.
5 seconds behind.
Me when I have my headphones in listening to music on the inside.
Same.
Fucking Baby Groot. I love Baby Groot so much.
He's in the new Guardians of the Galaxy.
King Arthur. Which one is
Oh my god, the Munchkin cat.
I think this is the new one.
Oh,
The
the
battle.
Munchkins?
It's
Just like,
possible.
no.
Its
Just
legs are too
no.
short. It's like a tall person and a short person fighting.
No, but the taller cat's just like booping it on the head like, no. Just
Yeah, but
stop.
it's a Munchkin kitty versus a normal cat.
He can't.
Fucking did you?
Oh, hair. My life.
Watch the lag. That's actually what's going on right here, right now. My damn headphones. Okay, I give up. I give up. My headphones hurt.
Gonna fucking play?
No. Oh, my back just popped.
Play.
It's not even good quality.
What the?
Same.
Life.
I don't know why you would be mad about that window. You'd find a girlfriend.
You got paid for it.
I'm sorry. I really want coffee now.
There is no more.
I'll make some more coffee.
We'd get off.
I'm probably also gonna load up on other candy because I feel like a real candy kid now.
Oh, the candy.
Oh, trust me, I know you would wear as much candy as you human.
If I had more string, I would.
One time I wore 30 pieces on each arm to school. Okay, because of Dad's movies, I really can't hear you, but my headphones are hurting my ears. No, it's like, it hurts to have them in because they've been in for so long.
Ooh. Oh, I know
Yeah.
how it goes. And then they start making your ear feel funny.
Uh-huh.
Oh my god, it's the family of the Doges.
The Doge!
I love Doges. Oh my god.
Oh my god, it's bright now. I look completely washed out. Boo! I'm a ghost.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna load up on candy.
Do
If I
it.
can find my fucking flower crown. I cleaned my entire room looking for nail polish, knowing my flower crown was in the room. Nope, no flower crown.
The moment you look for one specific piece of candy and it's not there, and you just like cry on the inside.
I know, and I made matching little bun things, like flower bun holder thingies. I have both of those. And they're only like 3 flowers wide.
Ooh.
Yeah. You know when you do normal peyote on the skeleton, when you have 5
Oh yeah.
or 5 pieces on it, it'll kind of start to look like a flower.
Mhm.
For this flower crown, instead of like putting on another middle piece, you just start a whole new flower. And then when you're done with the skeleton, especially when you do the one like I have, because it has a giant black heart in the middle,
Mm.
that's the only time you actually add the skeleton pieces where they're supposed to be. And when you're done with the whole thing and start weaving through, you add on the last 2 petals of each flower and then finish up the heart. And it looks like a little daisy crown. Or you can do flowers all the way around, which I have done. I even did one with a cloud in the middle. I think my sister still has the rainbow pony bead flower crown I made for her. And matching little bun pieces for... I showed her how to do twin buns and she's like, oh my god, these are so cute. And I'm like, wait, I got another thing for you. And I slid those on the buns and she's like, oh, where's my flower crown? So I put the flower crown on. She's like, I feel like a princess now.
That's
I'm
all
like,
you
hell,
do.
you don't have to wear these little flower pieces in your buns, or this flower crown. You can wear one of your other flower crowns with it. She's like, really? I'm like, you can do anything with these damn buns. Hell, you can put a bow in each one. It doesn't matter. But yeah, I want my flower crown back. And I actually just moved all of my candy back into Sam's room. So my drawer is full again.
This ain't the new one.
No. Obviously. I don't know why you're watching it. This old guy got punched and he just ran after somebody and was like, "Fuck you!" Are you falling asleep?
Mm-mm. I went to bed at like 9 and woke up at 3.
Oh, wow. No, I didn't go to bed at all.
I didn't go to bed at all until like 8 or 9, so.
No, I had yet to go to sleep.
Because you slept all day yesterday.
I didn't realize I was asleep all day. I went to bed, what, 1?
You got up at 7.
But yeah, I didn't realize I was asleep all day yesterday. So hopefully I can stay awake all day today and go to bed at a decent hour tonight. Plus I'm also probably going to end this stream because it's only us.
Pretty much.
And it's all on YouTube gaining views. And I also got to get dressed and drink coffee and all that good shite.
Always.
Plus you said you wanted to shower.
Yep. I need to shower.
Yeah, so I'm probably gonna end it. Well, first I gotta let you go. It says you downloaded it.
Later, or another time, sometime.
Well, I can see if I'm not doing anything later this week.
I have the Latin version.
Yeah.
Guardians of the
So,
Galaxy
if not, you can probably just come over and hopefully we can make candy.
Oh yeah, if one of us had frickin' string.
I know Sam has string, but I don't know if she'll let us use it.
Maybe. Maybe she might. She
Yeah,
might.
maybe.
It depends on how she feels or what the hell she's doing.
Because I have plenty of beads. Plenty.
Same. I have a pretty decent amount of beads.
I'm at over a pound. Still. So,
Not too bad.
if I can just get string, I could probably go through that pound. Just by making cuffs or masks or even a candy bikini top. Do you see this person's username? Dark Emo? That's a fuckle name. Or Dark Nemo. Dark Nemo, I need my glasses, but I can't find them.
Oh my god, my back hurts.
Same. So yeah. I'm gonna let you go so you can go shower.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't rub my face too much.
But yeah, I'll probably talk to you later. Or maybe sometime this week, depending on what you're doing.
Okay,
But yeah,
yeah.
you have my Facebook.
I was gonna say, yeah, I have you on Facebook.
Yep.
Alright. Bye, Ari.
Bye.
I'm gonna end it here at almost 4 hours.